And he told me earlier this week, we had the same issue last year, but we were able to refocus on our goals once we got to the playoffs. We're hoping for the same situation this year as I try to get back to the championship for 2 straight years, Kim.
Well, although Harrison Burton is making his first Cup Series playoff appearance, his crew chief, Jeremy Bullins, has a lot of experience with the postseason. This is Bullins' 7th playoff appearance as a crew chief. So I asked him what wisdom he's tried to impart on his young driver. He told me their conversations have been about not letting the pressure get to him. If you stress too much, it'll get in your head. Dave, he also reminded him to enjoy the experience.
Kim, for only the 2nd time in his Cup career, championship contender Denny Hamlin will be starting last. He was at Talladega before where he finished 3rd. He avoided all the trouble and chaos around him. He's got to do that again today. And to help him avoid all that will be his spotter, Chris Lambert. And Jeff Burton, you're located where all the spotters will be watching over their drivers today.
Yes, I am. The best view in the house. There's a lot of work that's going to happen up here today. These spotters, you know, they're here for more things than just preventing wrecks. They're here to be the eyes for what the drivers cannot see. Where's the run coming from? What do I need to do? Do I need to go the top lane to bottom lane? It's full work up here. The win or the loss could happen right here, Marty.
Also very bright up there with the spotters stand. It takes everyone in a Cup Series team to make it happen. Time to get the engines fired and the Cup Series playoffs started.
Here we go.
Time to go.
Race fans here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome your 2000 Cup Series champion, NASCAR
Bobby
Hall of
Labonte.
Famer, and 6-time NASCAR Cup Series winner here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, Bobby Labonte.
Drivers, start your engines!
Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think he's like, what is he, like the director, like VP or something?
Fans NASCAR and their premier partners want to thank you for your support.
Hey,
Let's
I don't
take a
know
look
what
at a
he
young
is.
fan's day as he enjoyed Daniel's amigos and cheering for his favorite driver, Daniel Suarez, at Daytona International Speedway.
Hi, Daniel.
I've been to a bunch of races. My dad got into it. He was a Dale Earnhardt fan, and my mom.
All right, what else is on YouTube?
Yeah, don't care about you, buddy.
I don't care.
I'm more of a fan than you are. Shut up. A little random ass little boy.
No, we're back to commercial. Okay, thank you, NBC.
Where's the international?
Wasn't working last time I checked. If I try it now, it probably will. Yep. There it is. It wasn't working.
Praise Allah.
Thank you, Abu Dhabi. Yeah, it wasn't working last time I checked. 1738.
Again, something just hits about this one, knowing like we talked about being here all year.
Yeah. You know, things don't work out.
One day.
We'd have to look at the schedule again. Cause
Next year's gonna be easier because Michigan's at the beginning.
Michigan's at the beginning. It's at June. But I mean, like for you guys, because I know you plan on going to Talladega.
I can't do. I was gonna say I can't do the spring Bristol date.
I want to go to Bristol in
Because
the fall.
I guess. I'll do that next year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because I know you guys wanted to go like to Talladega, so I'm saying wait.
I say
instead,
we did
just go in the
that.
fall.
I was gonna say we did that this year and it was easy, but now next year Talladega it goes Bristol,
It
off
goes-
week
yeah,
Talladega,
Still off week Talladega. Yep. So you legit can't make that work. So
and not to mention Charlotte. I think
Charlotte's at the end of
Charlotte,
March, May.
Charlotte, something else in Michigan.
How about that, boys?
To win at your home track is a really big deal, I think, to any race car
So
driver.
maybe another trip to the Roval.
I ain't going to the damn Roval. Boo.
Fucks at the Roval. That curse is fuck.
I ain't going to the damn Roval. I ain't. I fall asleep. Last year, races from 2001, yeah. 2005, 2000. I would go
So
to
much history over 64 years here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, but this is the new Atlanta Motor Speedway, now a drafting track, one of the most unpredictable races of the year. High speed, high risk, and high reward, and it happens
We're
like
rolling.
the Cup Series playoffs. A
I'm good
win
with,
for
like,
a playoff
2-3
drive
races,
today
so, like,
is an automatic berth into the next round. But is the move it will take to get the win worth the risk? That's the question they'll be asking themselves for all 400 miles today, Dave.
Marty, the pressure will be on the pit crews today. They will flock to their race cars here on pit road 4 to 6 times today.
I already am planning on going to Indy, so I can talk to Anthony about it.
With perfection, because as hard as it is to get track position at Atlanta at 180 miles per hour, it is terrible to give it away on pit road coming in for tire, fuel, and adjustments. And Kim from the stands, that ought to be a great show as well.
Absolutely, the round of 16, and these fans are ready.
somewhere in
Win
there.
in advance is the goal of all the playoff drivers.
Look at that
Easier
crowd.
said than done because this first round might be the biggest wild card of the entire playoffs. 3 races, Atlanta. Every team has described this as pure chaos. Next week, a new tire at Watkins Glen. Nobody knows what to expect. And then Bristol, 500 laps.
I
The
forgot,
most
we're getting
physically
Pablo
and mentally
Montoya
demanding racetrack.
at Watkins Glen.
Who will survive the chaos? The playoffs.
Always the kids wearing the full Napa taste gear.
The NASCAR Cup Series playoffs are here. The drive to a championship begins now, and it's so appropriate that the 10-race run starts on the high banks of Atlanta Motor Speedway, because this mile-and-a-half track that races like a super speedway will give us all the action you're hoping to see. Welcome to NBC Sports coverage of the NASCAR
Cup Series playoffs.
Presented by
All right, Ruddick, let's have a good 10 weeks.
It is a gorgeous day here in the Peach State, and we are ready to go.
10 weeks to go.
Everybody has been counting this down, looking forward to it. 26 down, 10 to go. Hi, folks. Lee Diffie along with Steve Letarte and Jeff Burton. Jeff from the driver's seat. For the 16 who are in it, who are going to contest these playoffs, what's it like? How much does the pressure build?
Well, the pressure builds by every lap, but you've wanted to be in this playoff your entire
No front
life.
row
You wanted
cars
to be a
this year in the
champion. This is
playoffs.
your opportunity. The key is when things go wrong, and they will go wrong. How do you
Come on, don't do this to me now.
All right, Briscoe.
opportunity?
You got
The key is when
SHI on your back, buddy. 10 final weeks.
wrong, and they will go wrong. How do you handle it? Do you compose yourself or do you panic? In those challenging moments, that's when you have to be smart, get yourself calmed down.
Well, the postseason is more than just
Kind of
excitement for
skeptical
the
because
fans.
they
It's
said that they're doing flag to flag, so I'm kind of skeptical on what they mean. So I might actually switch over to NBC. Yeah, people are complaining that
Earlier this year, and now that's career pole number 5. He did a great job yesterday. He'll start alongside the defending series champ, Ryan Blaney. And Jeff, speaking of Ryan, let's see if we can dial him up.
Hey, Ryan, this guy's in the booth. You with us?
Oh, we're starting next to our teammate in row 12.
Yeah, I got you.
We did not.
All right,
do well
10-4, man. The
qualifying.
playoffs are starting today. How do you approach this race?
Yeah, it's nice, finally starting them out. Got to be in for a gauntlet of weeks. Know how
All right,
your teams
championship
perform,
defender.
execute. If you do your job as a driver on the racetrack, I think we're really
Close
firing
what
on
you
all cylinders right now, so I'm super proud of that. Obviously a fast car here today with the Dead Wizard Ford Mustang, and hopefully we can keep it up front and have a clean race. And I'd like to kind of make up for the spring race when I lost it by about 4 inches. Hopefully I can make up for that. So we'll see.
Let's take this
Well,
Jordan
we've talked
car
a lot
back to
about it.
victory
You
lane.
just said it. Try to have a clean race. How do you do that and try to win and get stage points?
That's a great question. I've always felt comfortable controlling these speedway races. Finding yourself up at the front, kind of making the decisions for the lane you want to be in. I think that's honestly the best thing you can do. So we'll see. I mean, you're going to get shuffled around all day, and it's kind of how do you work your way back up to the front if you lose track position. So the best thing we can do is just execute on our part the best that we can all day, and whatever else happens, happens. But we're just going to do our job the best that we can.
Good luck. Thanks for letting us ride along.
Appreciate it, everybody. Enjoy the show.
Kyle
We
Busch.
will, Ryan.
That's
Thanks
it.
for talking
That's
to
it.
us. And
That's
as a
my
reminder,
BBS.
the champ lost this race earlier this year by 3 1/1000ths of a second.
All right,
Gonna be
Kyle.
looking for some redemption today. Let's
Let's have
continue
a
to
good
put
day.
the spotlight
Please
on the
give me a
playoff
good result in
drivers,
my
and let's kick
fantasy
things
pick.
off with Marty Snyder. Marty?
Well, Diff, for many, Christopher Bell is the championship favorite. And to start the playoffs, he gets a little extra boost. His crew chief, Adam Stevens, is back for the first time since mid-July after an off-week accident. Stevens told me this morning, I had all the information I needed at the race shop when I was calling the race from there, but it was so hard to put together the last 10% of the puzzle. Being here, seeing everything in person will make a massive difference for our race team. Good to see Adam Stevens back at the track, Kim.
Well, Marty, yesterday, Brad
The yellow banners are back.
19th position, so I asked crew chief Matt McCall what happened. He said they were just slow, but they didn't know exactly why. They weren't expecting to be as far off as they were.
You'll like it in person. Actually, being at a playoff race in person, it's a nice feeling.
If their car is close to what Brad needs, it will not be hard to get stage points. Even in the first stage, he said Brad knows how to attack this track.
We're going to what, 3? Martinsville, Bristol,
it's Brad Keselowski.
and the Roval.
Kim, my favorite Kyle Larson quote from the week is, I don't love seeing Atlanta in the first round. And that's because he knows so much can go wrong.
That's so funny. I've been to all the important ones.
No one has won more races this year. No one has more playoff points. No one is
Wait,
further
have I really
ahead
been
of
to
the
all
cut
3
line.
cutoffs
Kyle Larson
except for the
knows
championship
that
4?
can go away in a hurry. He knows that
Damn.
Atlanta is the new king of chaos when it comes to racing in the NASCAR Cup Series league.
Let's see how that plays out, Dave, about the chaos, because that is the general consensus of
All
what
right,
we're going to see here this afternoon in Georgia. Now, remember, in the playoffs, everybody, the top 16, they get their points reset to 2,000. Plus the bonus points that they have earned on their way to this. So as everybody has said, Kyle Larson sits atop that. Now, let's think about the drivers in their very first playoffs. Ty Gibbs, Harrison Burton. Gibbs did it on points.
Ty Gibbs
Harrison
is in?
did it with an emotional victory at Daytona.
We mentioned Ty Gibbs for him and his teammate Martin Truex Jr. 15th and 16th on the playoff leaderboard. And they will start at the tail of the field.
Since we had a new
they
winner,
had a similar issue as the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Denny's issue was in qualifying. They decided to make those engine changes for the 54, the 19. So same engines,
who else is
but
in
some
there.
changing to the spark plug wires unapproved. They'll have to start at the back.
We're
You
here.
mentioned the young drivers in this for their first playoffs. Some of these guys have been in it for many times. Denny Hamlin trying to win his first championship. And there's
You know damn well it's our best chance at anything.
But for a young guy, for the playoff starting, you got to kind
We
of
can
put that
have-
behind you. You got to approach this as any other race.
I know, but
easier
this
said than
right
done.
here, we can have a really, really
83
good
degrees
day.
here. Just about an hour's drive south of downtown Atlanta. And there's a lot of excitement surrounding this event just to get the playoffs going again. This playoff format and defining
back on
a
the best
champion
car.
at the end of a postseason has been going now for 20 years. Who will it be? Can the
E.
driver of
Austin
the
Dillon's
12,
at the
starting on the outside on the front row, Ryan Blaney, be one of a rare few who defend the title in Cup Series competition? It's so hard to do that. That's what's on the line over the next 10 races to finish off this 2024 season. A little special surprise here today as well at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Although it's a day race, some daytime fireworks to signify the kickoff of the postseason and the playoffs.
I thought this race would be a night race.
We go for so long for today being the defining moment. Last week in Darlington was so eventful, and that massive win by Chase Briscoe. But this is what everybody has been driving towards. This moment to make the top 16 and to go for it. To have that opportunity to be a champion. We always like to bring you a pre-race pep talk. And let's go inside the 22 of Joey Logano. Two-time champion trying to become a three-time champion.
Okay, playoff time.
That sounds
time. We know what we got to do. We talked about earlier, we got the experience, we got that advantage on our side. Let's be smart, get through this first round.
Yeah, be smart. Let's get through this first round. I think that's how you have to approach it.
really did not want to go with
This is a three-race schedule, period, end of story. What do I need to do to get through these 3 races? And this is the start of it. But make no doubt about it.
Really good
This is a very difficult race just to get through. And if getting through just enough, you're going to have to gain points if you don't win a race. So it's easy to say, hey, let's take it easy, don't get in a wreck. The problem with that is if you don't gain enough points and you don't transfer to the next round, that could be because of what happened here today.
And remember that you have those who are and those who aren't in the playoffs. Those who are on the outside, like Michael McDowell in the 34, they just want race wins. Simple as that. Race wins. And they would like to get it here today in the Quaker State 400. 10 races to go. The playoffs begin now.
Ready, green flag.
All right, now officially started.
The NASCAR playoffs have begun.
Denny is lagging behind.
And McDowell has got his front row motorsports teammate Todd Gilliland tucked in nice and tight behind on the low line.
The front row cars are already running together.
Almost a repeat of 2 races ago at Daytona.
Please not a repeat.
Berry,
I don't want to see Michael
up high,
McDowell
that purple
flipping.
car, third in line, number 4.
Oh yeah, this is another plate race. I forgot.
Yep.
McDowell, Blaney, Berry, Gilliland, and the 5 of Kyle Larson.
Keep in mind,
Why is Denny so slow?
Race cars have been on track other than by themselves, so they really don't know how their cars
I'm not too worried about Denny Hamlin. I'm not worried about Denny Hamlin because you know this is what this is what the Toyotas do. They're gonna hang back, act slow, but wait until the last 100 laps. They will be there.
All the dirty air and really half the real estate.
They do this every time. Everybody acts so surprised that they're slow.
Michael McDowell told me last night, I'm thrilled to have won the pole again. But Diff, I just want to get to the checkered flag. I've been running at the front. I've had a fast forward, but I've been denied that opportunity.
Well, you mentioned checkered flag. The first stage,
sitting
only 60 laps. They can run the entire 60 laps under tank of Sunoco fuel. So all of this kind of posturing you see right here for position.
Up front
no
is
guaranteed
Chevys or
brakes,
Fords.
no guaranteed pit stops. This could run start to finish.
Come on,
Todd
Briscoe.
Gilliland jumping in front of Logano. He was on that bottom lane all by himself. Was starting to lose track position. Had to fill that hole.
Next to Griffin's ex-girlfriend,
black and white car on the bottom jumps out of line. It works in the corner when it's a shorter distance, but on the straightaway, the draft is more dominant. He finds a lane to get back up top.
Ty Gibbs has made up 6 early positions. Truex as well. Of course, they were starting at the back.
And guess what?
After
We're
that
single file.
change, but that was precautionary. Those plug wire problems that Denny Hamlin experienced and the other JGR Toyotas decided to do the same.
I forgot, yeah, Ty Gibbs and Martin Truex also had to go to the rear.
McDowell led 27 laps here, Jeff, earlier in the year when this was just the second round of the season. Finished in the top 10. Wants to drive this home today.
Exactly, and as much as we talk about the playoffs and this championship battle side by side, here is there's a lot of guys in this field. The majority of them aren't in the playoffs, and winning a race means a season changing, maybe a career changing. So they're not going to change the way they race just because they're not in the playoffs.
Larson, get out of here.
Nice efficient work from Kyle Larson as he's sneaking his way closer to Team Penske's Ryan Blaney. The 5 runs third. Austin Dillon nicely placed in the top 5. Here comes
3 for Brad. Goodbye, Brad.
Brad Keselowski on the inside, and that was a nice straightforward move as well. The only RFK racing Ford in the playoffs.
Yeah, different look for RFK. They were fortunate to get 2 in a year ago. Chris Buescher right there in that blue and black 17, 2 cars behind his owner and teammate, was unable to make the playoffs this year. He was in the fight to the bitter end, though. Had a chance at Darlington, but Chase Briscoe's win kind of changed the entire complexion.
I feel like that 10 car on the bottom, he was struggling a little bit. Everybody trying to get by him. See how orderly it is in that first 10 or 12. They're all single file. The battle rages back here.
Can't see that move right there. It looked like a little bit of contact between spring race Atlanta winner, 99 of Suarez and the 41 of Priest.
There's Tyler Reddick on the high line there. Regular season champ. There he is. It was excruciating last week. Those stomach issues he had. And
no stomach issues for us today.
Preventing himself from vomiting in his helmet. He said it was so difficult. I had stomach cramps. He said it didn't alleviate until the early hours of the morning. He said it was one of the toughest things I've gone through while driving to the regular season title. Corey LaJoie in the 7, the Gainbridge machine on the low line.
So let's see what happens to Corey right here. He turned left, get underneath Haley. So the 19 of Truex, he saw that. He jumped on the outside of him. Now everybody trying to line up and make him pay for making that move. Another side-by-side battle on the top for 5th. The danger of making the move is that it doesn't work out and you lose a lot of spots. And That's what all these drivers are learning right now. Can I make a move and will it work out?
Hunt Brothers Pizza brings us this view of Joey Logano. The three of us spoke to Joey earlier this week. He was very measured. He was very confident. Been here, and Paul Wolf, his crew chief, said Joey is a big moment, big pressure, big occasion driver. He actually goes better the higher the pressure is.
Well, they've been very consistent with that experience speech. That's what he said this week. That's the pep talk we heard on the radio just 10 laps ago. He feels like his team, top to bottom, even the mechanics, pit crew, everyone has been here. Who else is here is all of Joey Logano's teammates. Right behind him, the two, that bright yellow Menards Ford of Austin Cindric.
Got all of Penske's.
This reminds me of a Daytona race in the 90s. You're not side by side, three wide. The cars aren't driving quite good enough to do that. You see Harrison Burton trying to make a move under William Byron. So what happens if he doesn't make this move? Can he slide up behind him? If not, they're going to line up on him, and he's going to lose a ton of spots.
Harrison qualified well. He was on the 6th row in 12th position yesterday. Now,
battling
Alex Bowman has a look on the inside in the Ally 48. They run side by side. Earlier this year, at times there were 3, and a couple of times they were 4 wide here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Ross Chastain lining up for a shot as well in that all-blue number 1 for Trackhouse.
The 24 car Byron had a little bit of an issue off turn 4. Looked like he got loose, lost a little bit of pace. Now Bowman's going to try to slide up in front. There's room to do it. I tell you, that one car, Chastain, that blue car, he looks racy.
And Daniel Hemrick starting to make in some good inroads as well. There's Chase Briscoe in the 14, the Mahindra Tractors Ford, and he said, you know what? The way that these tracks are scheduled, in my opinion, they lay out really nicely for me. There is confidence in abundance with the Darlington winner.
William Byron pops out of line. That's really the move that I think is most comfortable. The shape of this front stretch being the D, when you get to the second half of the D, the natural lane is kind of up. And if you think you could pull out a line, you really just turn left and take the shortcut right to turn 1.
Todd Gilliland on the inside of Austin Dillon. Now Austin comes back on that high side.
I tell you, there's some bad handling cars out there right now. There's some guys just hanging on.
Let's go for a ride with Chase Elliott. Let's have a listen, thanks to Coca-Cola.
2 back. Nothing to you there, side draft and 2 back. Door, still door. 23, your lane. Still out there. This is going to be your call. Still out there, still there. 23 still rides, 2 back.
Two things I noticed: part throttle in the corners, definitely out of the gas a little bit, and then the spotter. I love the quote, "Your call." We talk a lot about the responsibility of the spotters. Jeff, you were just up there. Trey Poole clearly on the radio, not trying to drive the car. He's letting you know it's your call, giving the information to Chase, but giving Chase the leeway to do what he thinks he needs.
Yeah, I think that's a smart. If you can't see it and coming off turn 4 is where it's the most difficult to see, you have to let them know. I think you're clear, but it's going to have to be your call.
There you go on the left. The left, that's TJ Major, spotter for Brad Keselowski. On the right, that's a spotter for Joey Logano, Coleman Presley.
William Byron gets on the inside of Austin Cindric, tucked in right behind Joey Logano. It's Michael McDowell, the pole man, leading the way. You're watching the NASCAR playoffs presented by Applebee's.
We are driving down the road, and all of a sudden, there is a...
Yeah, they said they were doing flag to flag. I figured this is what they meant. Oh, okay, so LBW Sports is not working. Guess we're going back to USA.
When you get your windshield replaced.
That's a little bit.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's a little bit. Da-da-da. Are they at like Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson Airport?
Huh?
Oh, yes, they are. The teams landed at the actual airport.
Oh. We're back.
NASCAR newsletter and stay up to speed on all the latest from the track and get your chance to win 2 tickets to a 2025 race of your choice. Scan the QR code that's on your screen and visit NASCAR.com/race ticket promo. Welcome back to the Quaker State 400. On board Joey Logano, and it has been action-packed. There are moves being made everywhere, and look at this for an anxious ride for the Darlington winner Chase Briscoe. Cindric on the high line, Logano on the low line.
Yeah. And when your car's driving bad, you got this many cars around you, pulls the air off your car, makes it drive even that much worse.
Well, you know who's driving great at the moment is the 48 of Alex Bowman. He has surged his way forward. There he is. He's the 6th car in shot. He's trying to make a move on the inside of Joey Logano.
And that's what he is so good at. You talk about how good it's driving. He puts that left front right on that white and red line and wraps the bottom of 3 and 4. Once again, not a lot of draft down the straightaway, but look how close he is. He'll go down here to the bottom of 1 and 2. And you almost saw the wiggle out of that 22 right in front of him. The 48 will put it right on the left rear quarter panel.
Well, 25 smooth laps in stark contrast to the February race where there was a huge wreck on lap 2. Let's lay out, let's have a listen, go for a ride.
Byron on the paint. Paint looks powerful here. We're by 1 in front. Austin is clear behind. Austin is clear. Austin is clear. Lower, lower, half lower. Gonna get inside of you. Inside. Paint is powerful here in 3 and 4. Still inside. Bumper. Bumper. Barely Austin. Barely Austin. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. In line to you. He is clear. He is clear. Going higher. Byron's coming to you. Outside bumper. Outside Austin. Outside Austin. By himself. All along. Gaps 1 behind. 3/4 behind. 3/4 behind.
Cool to take that ride and that listen.
Unbelievable how they go from just looking to picking up the binoculars and being able to find their car right away.
Paint is powerful. What does that mean? The left side, you can get your left side tires on that red and white line. This racetrack has always been like that. Atlanta, get your left front right on it, and it helps make the car turn. It actually makes more grip right there. That was the information going to the driver.
Marty, what you got?
Well, you could also hear Coleman Presley, including Austin, in that conversation. That's Austin Cindric, Joey Logano's teammate, right in front of him in that yellow car right there. And Steve, you brought up a great point. Team Penske really works well together. In fact, they were really the only group in the spring here at Atlanta that could make drafting together work well. Jeff, the drivers will all tell you it's harder to do at Atlanta than it is at Daytona and Talladega. Find a partner and make it work all day long. Why is that the case?
Because it's harder to get your car to drive well here than Daytona and Talladega. So the speeds are different. They all look like they're running the same pace, but one guy's having to lift more than the other in different places on the racetrack. So it's just hard to get to someone's rear bumper. And if you get to that rear bumper with a big move right here, you can't push them like you can at Daytona and Talladega. The radiuses of the corner are so much tighter here. If you push in the corner, you can actually spin the guy out.
I look at it like racing at 180 miles an hour at Talladega is kind of like going down a 5-lane interstate. Running 180 miles an hour as we see Blaney get by McDowell for the lead pretty easily. Just turn left. 180 miles an hour here is more like driving through your neighborhood. If it's condensed, there's just not as much space. It even seems faster.
First time we've seen somebody else up front other than Michael McDowell. Here comes that 48 machine of Alex Bowman again. Larson down low. Here comes Cindric in the 2. We've got some movement after 30 laps here in the Quaker State 400.
At 34, McDowell drove right to the rear bumper of Blaney and out of the track. The car looked very loose. Larson now attacking Blaney.
Oh, no.
What a race. Good stuff.
Well, DJ.
This is awesome. Super close.
This long.
Blaney.
Oh, huge push from Cindric.
Teammates working together here as Cindric pushes Blaney ahead. What a shot. 2 cars to the back of the 12. McDowell works side by side with Bowman. Logano's looking to get a run. Watch the 22 on that low side.
And now that 34 car, McDowell has lost the lead. His car is going to drive much worse back here in traffic. Sat on the pole, we wondered how his car would drive because it's a trade-off, Steve, between a good handling car and a car that will go fast by itself.
Now, while all this is happening up front, if you're a 19 fan, Martin Truex Jr., your guy has made up 21 positions.
Message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and
22 on that low side. McDowell has lost the lead.
AI and machine learning. And this is our lab where we're testing more than our cars. We're testing ourselves. Because what we learn here helps push us forward out there. From the track to the street, Chevy's got you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
With Salesforce Einstein AI.
Einstein, how can I increase fan engagement?
Everyone at Formula One can be an Einstein.
What?
Because with unified customer data and trusted AI, it's easy to personalize messages that wow. Every fan, everywhere, all at once. Now everyone's an Einstein with Salesforce.
Negra, I want to be an actor.
So why don't you act like a good sister and get me some more of those baby back ribs?
I want to be a director now. Let's try a scene where you go get your own. And action.
And cut.
A lot of drama on this set.
Action.
And cut.
Maybe I'll just go get wings for everybody.
1 in 4 vehicles will need a new battery this year. Don't wait until yours dies to do something. Test your battery regularly. And if you need a replacement, Napa has you covered with a full range of long-lasting, high-performing batteries designed to keep you moving.
Absolutely shoved the absolute shit out of Blaney.
That's my team out there.
So Blaney
if our network goes down, lives are at
Larson's
stake.
been trying to lead
Our comms have to work.
Or the mission won't.
That's why we partner with Verizon Frontline, the network that truly prioritizes first responders.
So we don't worry about getting through. And they're the most reliable 5G
Are
network in
you
America.
surprised?
Out here, reliability is everything.
Extreme or routine, Verizon Frontline delivers.
The #1 network choice in public safety.
And they're all
Learn
the
more.
bottom.
Your mission is our purpose.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. Try the all-new Double Sonic Smasher and at a half-price drink in the app.
24 laps, 23 laps make it now to go in stage 1. This has been a clean, swift start to the Quaker State 400 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. You'll see every green flag lap live as we race our way into the playoffs. And a reminder that this week on DraftKings Sportsbook, new customers can bet $5 and pocket $250 in bonus bets instantly to use on any sport, whether it's this race or tonight's Sunday Night Football game. Download the app, use the promo code SPEED when you sign up, and good luck. Stevie, let's take a look at some numbers. Who's got your eye?
Well, the chaos in racing has the odds makers in a little bit of chaos as well. Blaney, the favorite at 8-1, currently leading live. But then look at 10, 12-1, pretty even through the field. Busch, Keselowski, Logano. They like those fours of Logano and McDowell Hamlin's still getting respect at 16-1, even though he's kind of riding around in 35th, biding his time.
What about Cindric, who runs second at the moment, and the guy he runs second with, they're plus 1,600.
Yeah, what about Ty Gibbs? He's back there. He's picked up 18 spots. He is using the top of this racetrack. He is making ground, just up there, able to stay in the throttle. Not really drafting anybody, just making time on the outside along with his teammate.
They've made up 21 and 20 positions respectively from the back of the pack. So that begs the question, what's their teammate Denny Hamlin doing, Steve?
Well, he's struggling at the moment, back in 35th. So I'm not sure if this is by design, trying to avoid the chaos, or ill handling. When I look at the radio comments, it's a very free issue for the 11. It doesn't like the balance of his race car. I can't believe that's causing this much of a deficit on speed. 8 seconds back, Dave. Do you think Hamlin's just riding, or is it a balance issue?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both, because you wouldn't go forward with a race car that operates like his is right now. You're absolutely right. Free on the radio. I mean, choppy free. He was not happy with the handling of this race car. Now, if you're Chris Gabehart, Steve, and you do get that chance to pit, what would you do?
They're liars.
Would you do something as risky as
they like how the car feels.
Change stop and try to
I don't know. This is
a lot of
really
guys going to be thinking that too for this first stop.
Well, with 60 laps burned of an 80-lap gas tank, I think you're absolutely going to take tires, because it takes that much time to put fuel in the race
was
car.
running
The
back
question
with
is,
BJ
can he
McLeod.
save
I
enough
don't know.
gas where some of the leaders maybe have to wait on fuel, where Hamlin can try to leapfrog some, but from 35th, you're only going to maybe gain 5 or 7 spots. You're not going to be able to make a huge jump.
Fraud.
It is Hendrick Motorsports and Team Penske at the front of this pack. On the left of your screen, on the graphic, the yellow underlining of names, that designates the playoff drivers. As Larson goes high, Blaney continues to lead. That means that Ryan Blaney has led 6 times since the reconfiguration of the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Look at this. Teammates working together. You got the 3 Hendrick cars on the top, the 3 Team Penske cars on the bottom.
I ran out of people, I'm going to be honest.
Too light.
Only 18 to go in this stage.
Oh no, Adam has
17 to go.
It's flown by.
Yes, trying to get points.
You see all those yellow windshield banners and yellow spoilers. That's just a great reference of who's in the playoffs and who isn't.
Hold on.
Ross Chastain,
hold on.
in the one,
I'm telling
who
you,
came so close to making the playoffs, is putting on a terrific
I
show.
thought Eric was already in.
Eric runs with positions since the drop of the green.
Blaney told us this week that he thought the best way to avoid an accident was to run in the front 2 lanes. Well, he has stuck to that strategy. Great qualifying out of the 12 car. Blaney got by McDowell, and he's led ever since. Currently has led 15 laps.
What's going to be interesting right now is they're getting side by side about 3 or 4 rows deep. So before you were afraid to make a move on the bottom, but now I think you can be more aggressive with it.
And entering the picture, bottom right, is the 9 of Chase Elliott. Here he is. Let's go for a ride. The Coke on board.
Get him out of get Hendrick out of the freaking top 10. Get him out of here. Top 10 is all playoff drivers, and then there's Ross Chastain.
24 is 1 back watching.
By the way, the design of the 9 this weekend, the uniform, everything on his car was designed by 2 Children's Healthcare of Atlanta patients, Gavin and Logan, as part of Chase Elliott's Foundation Design to Drive program. Chase said he loves it. They've done a terrific job. And for a very worthy cause.
It's a great looking paint scheme. We watch him steer and we hear him lift. We'll check out over here, looking at the right foot of Chase Elliott, the left foot riding on the brake, so left foot brake. His foot's right there, but not pressing. As he goes down in the corner, you'll see off the throttle, maybe just tap the brake, back to wide open gas. You can see the steering column, which is that Coke decal right above his toes. Jeff, I know they talk a lot about handling, but he was out of the gas. There you go. That's just rolling out of the gas. I think just not to get a run in the wrong spot, right? Just trying to time his run.
That's corner entry, so I think he actually would have wanted that run, because you see what he's doing now. He's driving underneath his teammate. He's lifting early to be able to go back to the throttle to carry speed on corner exit. He's driving it just like any other racetrack.
Let's talk more about Chase Elliott. Here's Marty.
Stage 1 not even complete, Diff, and already Chase Elliott has learned quite a bit about how the track is developing. Listen in.
Yeah, you're going to have to help me, because whoever can move up basically could drive to the field. I mean, you can drive all the way through it.
Pied Piper today.
Nobody can move up because they're all sideways.
Boy, Steve, it's clear handling is becoming a big issue for a lot of cars in the second half of this run. But if you're Alan Gustafson and you have that information,
Stage one's already almost
where do you
over.
go with it?
Well, you can absolutely tighten up the race car, go to a tighter balance to give the big
Holy
teammate in the 48.
By Ross.
Remember, no practice, as Jeff pointed out. No cars on track together, just one lap of qualifying. What I love if I'm Alan Gustafson is 50 laps in, I now have a goal. My driver needs to be a little tighter balance-wise so he can run the top of the racetrack.
Hi, Ross.
The driver from Dawsonville, Georgia, about 2 hours north of where we are, is having a good early stage 1 run.
Progress. Moving in a positive direction. We all want our lives to do that. Why is progress also in our name? We've always believed insurance should do more. That's why we've gifted over 1,000 vehicles to veterans, funded housing programs for families in need, and why we're working to make roads safer. And housing?
Inshallah. Oh, I closed my door and fucking OD'd. For real?
What did he do?
I always close my door and this motherfucker. I forget I have tomorrow off. Oh, let's go, bro. I open Tuesday and then Wednesday, Thursday.
The whole rest of the week. Huge run for Byron. Team Penske versus Hendrick Motorsports. Split through. Oh. Hi, Tyler. Abu Dhabi's Abu Dhabi's not being good today, so we're going back to USA. Sorry.
It's up to them. The NASCAR playoffs continue at
Watkins Glen.
on USA.
Oh, can't wait for Reddick to win that one.
7 laps to go in stage 1. Ryan Blaney, who has
Larson
led 24, now make it 25 laps in the Quaker State 400, leads his teammate Austin Cindric. But going the other direction, going the wrong way, is Brad Keselowski. Let's find out more with Kim.
Oh.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski mired back in the 25th position. This is not a product of strategy. This is an ill-handling race car. Take a listen to what Brad said.
Need to be more versatile with the lanes, so I can't run up at all. It gets loose in. Doesn't turn the center and gets really loose off as I move up. Does the same thing on the bottom, just not as bad.
The team cheerleading their driver, saying we
know,
understand we'll
should
make
have
big
practice,
changes when you come
Atlanta.
in at the next stop.
I don't know if you do that, DJ. We had no practice.
Oh,
Larson!
That's a huge one for Larson!
Oh my God!
Snapped on him and went straight into the wall.
Yes!
Hold on to it, hold on. Yeah, I don't know if I blew a tire or what.
That just snapped in a split
DJ!
second.
Yeah.
He's not even here.
You
He's
heard
not even
Kyle
here.
on the radio.
Bro.
I don't know if I blew a tire or what.
DJ!
Daniels has a look of concern on his face, and understandably so. That was purely violent. And thankfully, Kyle is out of the car.
Holy!
You see, he's in the corner. Everything looks normal. Back end comes around, and then it went to the right. Now, it appears to me... Oh, who hit him? Who was that got him? That was
Chase Briscoe.
Two
Oh,
playoff
no!
drivers. So that's one of two things. So watch this thing.
Tyler Reddick is going to win again. This time it's in Michigan.
Corrects it. And that is that is very easy to do in this race car.
No way.
Just listen.
Oh.
So he mentions whether he blows a tire. I was wondering right front, but right there, it's clear it gets loose. Kyle Larson knows that. So I wonder if he's wondering
my
if
Wi-Fi like reason
reason
just reset.
made the car loose.
Oh.
Kyle obviously has a clear
Chase Briscoe got
was the
involved, by
back
the way.
first, and then it turns right, and then this
Briscoe
big
got
hit
involved
by the
hard.
14.
And
So good to see
you
Kyle
and
Larson out of the
Dawson are
race
now
car.
out.
That is an absolute gigantic impact, both with the front and then a secondary hit in the rear.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi hasn't finished.
Yep, Briscoe's
and the
done.
Darlington winner, Chase Briscoe.
You had nowhere to go. That's unfortunate.
His playoff run ends prematurely.
That's so disappointing.
AMR safety team there, very snappy, on the scene to help both drivers involved in this accident with just a handful of laps in stage 1 to go. Both out of their cars, both in the safe hands of the AMR safety team, but look at how fast this happened. After a clean stage 1, almost in its entirety, it ends with a big bang.
Oh my god.
Briscoe had nowhere to go.
Applebee's is serving up the NFL, and to celebrate.
Man. Well, BJ. Hey, you said it. You said it yourself. At least you got what you wanted. You got the final win. Hey, we're 16. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is why we're not in Abu Dhabi Sports. Gonna keep doing this shit. I'm not dealing with this. Yeah, apparently people are complaining the international stream is just absolutely garbage today. Well, DJ, at least you got what you wanted. I'm not even gonna respond to anything in the chat. He says that, but yet he was like, "Oh, Talladega round 8, ooh."
What's wrong with my Wi-Fi?
Dude, you sound like a robot.
Yeah, the fuck's going on with the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you were sounding like a robot this time.
Kyle Larson in the 5, the 2021 champion, is out of this opening race of the playoffs. Kyle Petty, DJ, what did you make of that? I mean, the opening stage was so entertaining, so much fun, but didn't see that one coming.
Exactly what we talked about in pre-race. The unpredictability of this place and how fast big names can get in trouble.
Yeah, you know, Kyle Larson was sitting in the best spot points-wise coming in here, but nobody wants to have an issue like this.
Finally,
Larson, to me,
holy
looked
shit.
like he was able to maneuver around top, bottom, wherever he wanted to go. So definitely one of the best race cars. Hard hit, glad to see he's okay. And unfortunately, Briscoe in the wrong spot at the wrong time. But this goes to show you, doesn't matter whether you're at the top of the playoff standings or down towards the bottom of it, there's just no safe place here.
Yeah, what's so fascinating about this accident, we had just come from the in-car camera with Chase Elliott, and we saw how much he was in the gas. That's a place where he was wide open in the gas, and when it snapped, it went fast.
Man, that sucks for both y'all, dude.
Yeah, it went really quick, and I think some of that right along. See how quickly this happens. This is Briscoe.
Oh.
It's just hard to see where the car is, all the smoke.
Yeah, Briscoe couldn't see nothing.
One of the things, Steve, that as we ride along, he hits a wall at about 160 mile an hour. It's a massive impact, but the setup of these race cars at Daytona, Talladega here, when you get loose and you have to correct, it gets on the left rear spring, and when it does, it loads that car up, and it makes it easier for the car to hang a right like that.
Yeah, both rear shocks have a built-in stop, and you don't want to ride on them because they're too rough, but in normal operating procedure, you're very close to them, so when you turn back to the right and the weight dumps on the left, that's all it takes. It sits on that stop and the car turns right.
And fellas, another stark reminder of how thankful we are for the safer barrier.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. My goodness. So there it is, the completion of stage 1 and 4th stage win of this season. 3rd here in the ATL for Ryan Blaney, and valuable playoffs points.
Here we are driving down the road, and all of a sudden, bang! There's a crack in our windshield. You know what we can do now, though, right? Go to safelight.com. And we're good to go.
Hey guys, I'll be replacing the windshield for you.
Can we go in there with you?
New cars come with cameras that could control your automatic braking systems and lane departure, which you do need to get recalibrated when you get your windshield replaced.
If you get a crack in your windshield, there's only one choice. Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Woo! It's good to get some fresh air.
Fresh air?
Hi, guys. Bill, you look great. Now that I have Inspire, I'm free from struggling with the mask and the hose. Inspire? Inspire's a sleep apnea treatment that works inside my body with a click of this button. No mask.
No hose.
Just sleep.
No hose. That's what I got. I got no hose.
Where you going?
I'm going to get Inspire.
Inspire, sleep apnea innovation. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series is coming to the CW.
He's going to go for the lead.
8 weeks of action.
This is his race.
Including every playoff race. Oh, no. Exclusively on the CW.
This is when championships are won.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series. Check your local listings.
NBC Sports coverage of NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Applebee's. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Credit First Bank, NASCAR American Express card, and by Toyota. Let's go places. There it is, downtown Atlanta, Midtown, Buckhead, all the various areas of the ATL. And we're about just under an hour's drive south of that here in Hampton, Georgia. Stage 1 is complete, and Steve, Jeff,
man,
that's a car that's not getting any points.
Oh.
And look at them on the left. And the ones who have been the valued winners of Stage 1.
DJ, look at Briscoe
and it is
now.
Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson out of this race.
And this is where Kyle Larson's regular season is what he's going to have to lean on. You see him still 13 above. That's because
Briscoe
of all of those playoff
-25.
points he earned by winning races and stages. Briscoe, on the other hand, all the way down in 16th. Now, look, if you're a Chase Briscoe fan, don't throw the towel in yet. Remember, we still have 199 laps to go in this race, and currently we have basically 9 playoff drivers inside the top 11. It could finish that way, or we could have multiple playoff drivers in the garage at the end of this. We don't know. And if you're Chase Briscoe, you're hoping, you don't wish bad luck on anyone, but it wouldn't hurt your feelings if you saw a few more playoff drivers have issues.
He got to within 21 of the end
Man,
in February, where he said, I was on the wrong side of a 3-wide battle, and then he got crashed out there as well. He was feeling really buoyant about this. Have a look at the graphic in the bottom left. It's not it doesn't paint a pretty picture here recently in Atlanta.
Well, it doesn't, and I think that shows you why everybody came into this race scared. They're afraid of this event. These first 3 races, Steve, are very volatile racetracks. Atlanta, Watkins Glen, Bristol, they're all concerned. They think this is the craziest round of the playoffs, and this is why. You don't see Kyle Larson typically have these kind of issues on a normal racetrack. He's not even real sure what happened, Dave.
Well, let's ask him right here. I'm glad to see a smile on your face. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thankfully, everything held up well inside the car. So, yeah, that was a huge hit. Not really sure what caused it. I was actually sort of tight, loaded in the corner, and then that was pretty far around the corner and just stepped out. So, yeah, I don't know. It just all happened really fast.
Were you trying to save the car at that point? Was it loading weird to you on that lap?
What's that?
Was it loading weird? Were you trying to save the car at all?
No, I mean, I was already loaded in the corner, just got loose, and then, yeah, I mean, when you're spinning or getting ready to spin, you got to turn right. Just it overcorrected, I guess. So, yeah, just a bummer. We'll see kind of how everything shakes out after the day, and then go on to Watkins Glen and try and have a good night.
Yeah, you came in with the most playoff points. This is affecting it now.
Obviously.
Yeah, he'll move on to Watkins Glen, guys.
He's annoyed as fuck,
Well, there's nothing else to say
dumbass.
about that other than that was a very fortunate.
He was annoyed.
To see him walking around and being able to talk to Dave. And anyway, let's get back to it. He'll move on. We'll see him at Watkins Glen, as Dave said. Let's get down to pit road. It is busy.
Okay,
Let's
this
head
is how
there
the
now.
script's going to go. So obviously,
48
Larson
Alex
wrecks
Bowman
out
brings
here.
his car
He's
in.
gonna
The car
win
was
Watkins
loose
Glen.
to start,
I'm
tight
seeing
at
it
the
right
end
now.
of the
I'm seeing
run.
it right now.
Was
It's
wondering if they
Watkins
would be
Glen.
taking
They're ready for the
drivability
finish
away.
line.
They believe the adjustment they're going to make will keep him where he is. It drives well, and it's fast, Marty.
Second in stage one for Austin Cindric, who said he's tight to start but got better as the run went. And then he said, honestly, I feel like I'm better than the cars around me. Ryan Blaney told us earlier this week, I want to control the
Alex
race from the
Bowman.
front. Stage one, check, just a little bit too free for Blaney. And you saw all these cars waiting on fuel. Longer stage two coming up.
Tell you what, whether it's all the rumors swirling about him potentially losing his job, whether that's angered him or fired him up, but Alex Bowman, he's been in the mix. His teammate had a rough day. Bowman grabbed 2 spots on pit road, the race off, and that 48 Ally car is looking good. Not a great day for the 5 camp at Hendrick Motorsports, but the others are running well.
Let him know I'm in the same boat.
I already told him.
With so much great entertainment out there, wouldn't it be easier if you could find what you want all in one place?
My favorites.
$5 all-you-can-eat pancakes are back at IHOP for a limited time. Or free with select combo purchase. Now you can get stacks on stacks. At IHOP, we don't just put food on your plate, we put a smile on your plate.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. Try the all-new Double Sonic Smasher and at a half-price drink in the app.
Tuesday, the first Harris-Trump presidential debate. Rachel Maddow and team will preview the event.
Presidential debate this
Stay
week?
tuned for the full debate, followed by insights and perspective. Special coverage begins Tuesday at 7 on MSNBC.
This is what it feels like to be a winner on The Voice.
I love country music.
When we talk about country, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, Canada.
Wrong country.
I need to do some push-ups.
We got a contest. You can't outdo the queen.
You better watch out, little missy.
The Voice, new September 23rd on NBC and Peacock.
One side chants, the other.
Bringing together teams representing the best of Europe and America.
For each side, this week is a battle for pride.
Suzanne Henderson wins the cup for Europe.
Not for self, not for a singular prize,
Nelly Corda.
but for team, for all eyes.
Welcome to the Solheim Cup.
On NBC and Peacock.
At Atlanta Motor Speedway outside the infield care center, thankfully Kyle Larson has walked out under his own power. Now Chase Briscoe as well.
Hey, Briscoe.
Trying to avoid what was happening in
He
front
looks
of you. What'd you see?
dejected.
Yeah, I saw the 5 car kind of just sitting there, and I was trying to slow down and tried getting left. And as I was trying to slow down and turn left, I was just kind of inching my way closer and closer to the yellow line. Just couldn't get low quick enough, and just, I mean, KO'd him. So, yeah, unfortunate for sure. Now it puts us in a must-win situation, and it was in a must-win situation last week too. So, just got to go to Watkins Glen and Bristol, which are 2 really good tracks for us. But yeah, definitely unfortunate. I thought our Mahindra Tractor Sport was going to be pretty good, and that is kind of unfortunate into our day.
Are you physically 100%, and how's your spirit?
Yeah, I'm good. The car's obviously tore up. My groin hurts a little bit. That was a big hit, but other than that, yeah, I'll be all right.
All right, move on to the next race, guys. He's got a little work to do now. Must win. What do you think?
Well, as he said, these tracks, all three tracks actually, in his opinion, laid out pretty well for him. So we'll see.
Well, I know it feels like a must-win now, but I don't know if it is, right? I think there's still a lot of races to try to put that label on it yet.
Well, in a must-win situation, Diff, he absolutely had a monumental night at Darlington last weekend.
Two things he said. Now, his mum and dad go to the races quite often, but they made a last-minute decision to go to Darlington to see this. And he said winning in the number 14 and then getting a phone call from Tony Stewart was just the icing on the cake.
A career drive in my eyes, and those are the kind of moments that define a career for a young driver. I know he's been around for a while, but he's still trying to establish himself. Remember, he's replacing Martin Truex Jr. next year at Joe Gibbs Racing. So now he walks in the door as a proven winner. You see the 19 car coming down pit road serving a penalty.
Well, speeding the first time too fast.
Oh my God.
There we go.
Just to try to shorten their green flag pit stop if it's required. If we don't get a yellow,
starting
they will
the
have
penalties
to pit in this next stage. But Christopher Bell, they didn't get their car full as well, but Marty looked like there was fire in the box after he left.
Yeah, it was an eventful pit stop, Steve. You see the fire right there. They also kind of got blocked in by the 41. And in the middle of all that, they didn't get the car full, so they had to come back down pit road to get it full here for the 20 car. He was in 14th. Now he's going to be all the way towards the back of the pack.
I don't know what has changed or what we're seeing that's different, but it seems like over the last couple months there have been more fires on pit road. We saw Suarez's car burn up at Daytona. It's something I hope NASCAR takes a look at because I'm not sure I know the answer, right? We saw the Suarez one was off a backfire, but that right there, that's a lot of fire around the dump can.
What about yesterday?
Yeah,
what about yesterday in the Xfinity Series race with Sam Mayer?
There was another one there as well. I mean, it's always been a part of the sport, and I'm sure everybody will take a look at it, try to prevent it. You see those stage points, all those yellow highlighted drivers or playoff drivers. Truex from last to 9th to score 2 stage points will have to go back to the field again with that speeding penalty.
All of that good work undone. For those of you just turning on, welcome. This is the Quaker State 400. It's the first race in the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
Stage 2.
This is the postseason, and this is the beginning of a drive for a championship. And Alex Bowman on the left of your screen in that Ally 48 for Hendrick Motorsports. He is driving like he wants to be a champion.
So I'm gonna worry about
Ricky
him.
Stenhouse giving him a nice push on the restart.
I am out.
You're out, which is unfortunate.
Austin Cindric in that bright day-glow yellow machine has got his teammate Ryan Blaney pushing him. So Team Penske Fords go 1 and 2 for the time being. Here comes Bowman, Stenhouse, Logano's there. William Byron in the 24. The first stage ran almost caution-free until Kyle Larson, the 2021 champ, had a huge crash right here.
He's trying to make it 3.
Car
Is that Reddick?
got loose on him and snapped back. He went straight into the safer barrier and took out Chase Briscoe with him.
3 wide, deeper into the field. That's Tyler Reddick with that white car all the way up top. We'll see if he can get back in line.
Riding
2 wide
the wall.
Cindric and Bowman are kind of knotted up at the front, looking for help behind.
You can't do that at a track.
About Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He always runs well in that 47 car. Outside second row, he always runs well at drafting style racetracks. Once again to the front.
Race only wins.
It'll be interesting to see if the race looks the same. A lot of comments about how the car's handled and what the balances were. What crews made adjustments?
That's
what crews
seeing
have
the guy that
aided their
runs
driver
second
to
in the
make it
regular
more
season
versatile,
now
to allow them to change
playoff
lanes.
standings.
Oh my God.
Back on that low line on the inside in the
Briscoe,
white and red
26.
Wood Brothers Ford. It's Harrison Burton, the winner from Daytona. The Coke Zero Sugar 400. And he's been running in the top 10 pretty much all race long.
When I look at Harrison's playoffs opportunity, I think we have all of those favorites above the line coming here with nerves. I want Harrison to come here with the idea of why not us? Let's make it more uncomfortable for those guys. Maybe we could go to victory lane again, or just have a great point stay as he puts a defensive block heading into one. That was him all the way down to the white line, blocking who I believe was the 51 of Haley behind him.
Folks, there's 2 things the drivers have been saying. The ones who are
here comes
outside
Logano.
the playoffs, as Logano dives to the inside of William Byron. They say, I don't want to affect a playoff driver's chances in the big picture, but don't mistake that for a lack of willingness and drive to go for a victory.
Oh, they'll go for it. I can promise you they'll go for it. Winning a cup race is so big. Yeah, you don't want to get into it with a playoff guy, but you can't be afraid of taking the fight.
How is Larson gaining points?
Austin Cindric spoke to us earlier this week, and he said if I was to be honest and give myself a grade for the season thus far, I'd give myself a B-. Yes, we got a win. That's how we got into the playoffs, but there's other things I need to be better at. He said my stats don't really tell the full story, but we are trending in the right direction at the right time of the season. And
Bears fucking win!
Oh, you want to know another thing? Larson's out.
He purposely
Larson and Briscoe are dead.
He said other drivers.
Is Ross still alive?
Yes, he was running.
Is Suarez still alive?
Yes,
Let's go. Good comeback. The Bills came back against the Cardinals.
It's easy to enjoy when you're leading.
Yeah, so Larson's out.
Good
And he's
first
9th
weekend
in the
back.
standings now.
Yikes.
Briscoe was in a must-win situation.
Alright, I had to run the trash out real quick. I was just turning my shit on so I could get the stream up.
The bottom started to go away. You can see several drivers trying to make something happen on the bottom. If it doesn't work out, they lose spots. Then, as tires wore out, guys got more aggressive again on the bottom. Let's see what happens this time.
Keep an eye back to that black 54 of Ty Gibbs. He's made up 26 positions since the start of this race. He and Martin Truex Jr., fellow JGR driver, just worked their way through methodically and effectively through the field. Truex got the pit road speeding penalty. Gibbs is right there.
Yeah, his teammate's right. He's right there, but his teammate, Denny Hamlin, is back in 32nd. You don't normally see him back there, but let's see if that's a plan. He's right here in the mix with all of his guys, and then completely goes to the bottom.
Jumps out of
the
line.
Throttle, lets everybody roll right by him.
Oh, so this is a plan.
This isn't what they were saying.
I don't like it, Chris. Yeah, I think they're going to wreck. Yeah,
so he
I
jumped out.
want what you want, but they're going to wreck for another 150 laps or so, I guess. So I got it.
So what I hear there is Denny Hamlin saying, I don't like it. I want to get out of this mix. Chris Cabehart says, listen, I want what you want. I want to have a finish, but I think there's 184 to go. For the next 150 laps, they look like they're going to wreck. So you have to just accept you are going to miss out on stage points. He missed out on stage 1. I believe by looking at this strategy, he's okay with missing out on stage 2.
Keep an eye up on the top line for the predominantly green car, but it has a really intricate design on it. That's the February race winner here, Daniel Suarez of Trackhouse. He had a hand in the design of the car. There it is there. Super intricate. He is so proud of this Quaker State 99 for Trackhouse. He's right there with his teammate, and he's ready to win again. He's the only Trackhouse car in the playoffs, and one of his racing heroes, Adrian Fernandez, the IndyCar and sports car legend, he's here cheering Suarez on.
Oh,
inside Chase Elliott, 3 wide. Suarez is right up
at
high.
front,
Ricky
out of the top 10.
Yeah, what a move. What an aggressive move. You're starting to see the intensity pick up on corner entry.
What a move. What a fraud.
F47 out of the top 10.
Go on board with Elliott.
Kyle Busch running 8th. Hey, Kyle.
Still there, bumper. Still there, bumper. Coming back even. There's 2 wide, 3 back of y'all, whatever you want. All clear there. 22 is going to shoot bottom.
Brad
here.
is 27.
All right, you shut him off. You're all clear up behind the 99. Big run, buzzard bumpers, 8 pushing him hard on entry. Just 1 inside.
Oh, that was the most Bears fucking win that I've seen in a while.
Did you learn anything?
Did I learn anything?
Yeah.
The offense needs some work still. Caleb Williams looked decent. He said what? He's the fourth all time to win his first start.
We were talking about Daniel Suarez a moment ago. Tell us more, Kim.
Well, they were very optimistic about this race. In fact, felt like Atlanta
Yeah, so Caleb Williams is the 4th #1 overall quarterback to win his first start in NFL history. Granted, it wasn't pretty. It was he was like 14 for 27 for 95 yards, no touchdowns, but no turnovers is the big one. Has some rushing yards, but the offense put up, I think, 9 points on field goals, and the defense had a pick 6, and we had a special teams blocked punt for a touchdown.
And Austin Cindric rose above the rest. When you look at the 16 playoff drivers, you break down the drive.
Yep, it was 17 to 3 at halftime. DJ Bears won 24-17. We pitched a shutout in the second half.
He's already scored 9 points in the
Damn.
first stage, leading here now. I like this approach. Hamlin, I know, is working to the
I learned the Bears' defense is legit, and the offense got some growing pains. But it's we got a rookie quarterback and a bunch of new guys in a new system, so it's gonna take a little bit.
Who's running top 5?
Who is it?
Oh, Watermelon.
That's funny. I have an Austin Dillon shirt underneath my fucking Bears jersey. Literally, I just grabbed a shirt because I had a long sleeve Bears shirt on underneath my jersey, but I was sweating my dick off, so I just was like, I'm switching jerseys.
I'll have the 50-cent boneless wings.
I don't know where he's at there. He was running up front a little bit. Perfect.
It's also a sad day because I'm smoking the last of my weed. This is my last little roach.
Bozo.
The Pied Piper today, Austin Cindric.
Well, once my fucking paycheck gets fixed and I get my car payment paid,
We're looking for you. Join us.
Be gold.
Toyota Racing.
I've already joined
just changed the combo game with the new
DJ's joining Toyota Racing. He's gay.
I'm gonna be going back. I was there for a year.
Or melts and your favorite side. Combo like you've never
2008.
comboed before. No one outpieces the hustle.
I know I said that if Ross wins this race, I'm gonna crash out, but I'd honestly be kind of happy because I get to see Ross win.
But he also has to deal with the Hendrick Brigade and the Team Penske
Well,
Brigade.
one less Hendrick Brigade.
Because he was up there. No, I kid you not. I genuinely feel bad because like that Larson could have done nothing about that. It was a blown tire. Larson couldn't do anything about that. And then
Oh,
Briscoe
Larson blew a tire?
Yeah, Larson blew a tire and slammed into the turn 2 wall. Like hard, 180 miles per hour.
Not just for the day.
And then Briscoe had nowhere to go and slammed into the back.
Oh yeah, DJ, I gotta show you my solo Zomboid world.
We're gonna hop on.
If you want to. Oh, I tweaked some of their settings, by the way.
What do you mean?
So remember how I
For
left
hours?
it? You remember how I left it on normal population for Zeds?
You're talking hours, right?
Yes, hell.
Okay.
I put it on high population, urban focus, and I also upped the peak multiplier.
They're gonna stop spawning at some point, though, right?
Day 31.
So what exactly did you do?
I just upped the peak multiplier and the population. So they'll basically instead of spawning like instead of spawning like 5 at a time, like in the cells, they'll spawn like 10.
It's the first race of the NASCAR Cup Series.
So I like doubled it a little bit.
Steve Letarte, Jeff Burton, this has been wild. One huge crash involving Kyle Larson and Chase Briscoe. The rest of it has just been 185 miles.
My ex-girlfriend's 28th. Why am I not surprised?
Wild stuff.
Oh yeah, one thing that I'm
It's the 1.5 mile oval that races like a super speedway. As
Good.
we bring you the drivers on the move.
Oh yeah,
brought
Ty
to you by
Gibbs is
Ashley
up in front,
Furniture
too.
and Martin Truex Jr.
Oh, is Ross in his
like
light blue?
Gibbs, but remember,
Yeah.
Truex had that penalty, and under green flag conditions, Truex has actually made up 38 positions. It's been a good day for the night.
Damn it! I forgot my water.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, what
for
is
sure
this? Hold on.
award for the most
Austin
cars
Cindric
passed,
has now led double-digit laps in all 5 Super Series races this season, as 6 straight dating back to last
And
fall
now
at
it's very hard to go
Talladega.
anywhere just because it's kind of locked, right? This is what happens. It can kind of get clogged up. It's rush hour traffic. It doesn't matter if it's going 0 or 180. You still have to have a lane to go in.
So, Jeff, we've been saying it's the 1.5 2.5 mile oval at races like a super speedway. Big difference is you don't have that big back straight or the front stretch, whether it's through the tribal, to set yourself up to get time to think about it. How much harder is it like that?
Well, the corner, the radius of the corners are so much tighter. At Talladega, Daytona, we didn't see them 3 wide racing already through the corners.
Yeah, how has the race been? I missed the first like 92 lap.
It completely changes how you have to drive the race car.
At least it's too wide. I'd rather. New England beat Cincy. Oh my God, Cincy! What happened?
It's also been the Team Penske.
So I technically cheated to give myself a basement, but it's just because the house I picked for my base is so small. So I gave myself a basement so I could have more storage area. This is my solo. I'm gonna show you it. So I spawned in, and the first fucking shelf I looked in, I found a car key. So I was like, "That's quirky," and I walk outside, and I'll show you my car.
Where are you at?
I am in Moldra. Moldra is slowly becoming my new favorite city to play in because there's a lot of zombies, there's a lot of points of interest, and there's some solid base locations. Like this base that I got, all I had to do, and I also got blessed because there was a garage on the house, my spawn house, and there was 2 fence gate kits in there, so I was able to put up fence gates instead of having to build up my fucking metalworking. But this is my basement.
I like when he
What
said,
the fuck?
if we bring everything to the table that we've got, the best is yet to come for us.
So somebody that's on the move.
So then I can exit the basement.
Look at, there's a green and white car.
And this is my house.
Watch him.
See how small it is?
Eric Jones that has tried to make 3
Oh, it's the first floor. Oh, I'd be terrified.
But it's all enclosed. And then because I grinded my carpentry skill by cutting trees down and making logs and shit, or planks, I got double. I have a fucking airlock. But look, I have an S10 that is like souped up. Like, look at this fucking thing. It was in pristine condition. Outside my, like, I literally got the best spawn.
The 22 got really tight off the corner, stacked everybody up.
3 wide again. Burton, Gilliland, and Jones up high.
But yeah, this thing is sick.
And Keselowski seeing that.
And then because I leveled up my carpentry so high,
the green and white machine of Eric
I have the good barrels, and then boom. So yeah, this is my base. I don't have a generator yet, which sucks, but
late move by the 51 car.
And then because of the spawn I pick of Prepper, I had there was a radio on the ground, a military radio on the ground that I could pick up in my spawn house. So I got an AK-47 with mags that don't work for it. But I have the rounds for the AK. I just don't have magazines.
Haley has had an extraordinary run this year as far as the percentage.
Yeah, literally like the perfect start happened for me.
And he's the best of the Ford drivers in the entire field.
All right, I'm loading up hell.
His conversion rate has been exemplary this year.
I bet. I've been playing EU4 since the start of the race. We gotta continue my British save.
Up the bottom lane, we'll see once again. There you go, the one.
Who the fuck? Denmark.
Corner entry, right that shallow entry. The 51 of Haley, 4th car in line. The all-black car on the bottom.
The Americas belong to me.
Still tries to find a way. Now he's under attack.
Oh, here comes
will turn left, take the bottom lane, drive in 3.
Mi amigo.
And Jeff, what's it like to be the man in the middle? I can't imagine it'd be too comfortable.
It's not comfortable at all, and I spent some time before the race with the spotters, and that's where it's really important for that guy to be telling you.
DJ, I see you reacted to my the short that I sent you.
You are the middle driver.
That's you.
Well, yeah, that's why I said this is me.
Justin Haley.
Yo, you forgot your shirt, your Apple shirt. Nah, bro, I work for a bank now. What? You just said you were going to work for Apple. Yeah, no, that Apple thing wasn't for me.
20 plus positions, then got a pit road speeding penalty, had to go further back, and has just stormed his way forward. And he told us earlier this week.
Let's go, Suarez.
I'm not
Dude, I want a Suarez deep run. That'd be badass.
Win this championship and sail off into the sunset.
Every year when he sits down,
Because everyone's saying Suarez is a waste of a seat.
I'm not really good on quotes.
I'd say he's a waste of playoffs.
He did this week. Well, what he misses is his attitude and his body language. When he walks in, he doesn't have to say a word.
I can see
that
I think
at this point in his career, he wants it as much.
I just don't want him to be a first round exit. That's my thing.
That's probably the best case scenario. Saying he's a first round exit.
Let's take you back a few moments ago. The view from Chase Elliott's car.
I think he could, if he plays his cards right, he could win at Talladega. Because Suarez is usually pretty good on. Ooh, that's almost bad.
Justin Haley almost
that almost put a massive dent in Justin Haley's impressive lap
terrorism
percentage.
Elliott.
A little bit of contact there.
Terrorism.
Shoots the 51 to the left.
Kyle Busch is my
the 8
fantasy
car
pick,
wasn't
so I
exactly beside him. Gave him somewhere to go. And how about the 8 car? We've seen him lately, Kyle Busch. We've seen him lately with chances to win races, and now here he is.
There we
up
are.
into the top 10, 11th,
actually. We've not had good pace. We've been running mid-teens.
Well, there's that humorous saying, Rick Ware is everywhere for all of the different motorsport series that Rick competes in. His driver, Justin Haley, is doing a terrific job.
Abu Dhabi actually working this time? Can I use Abu Dhabi, please?
Yeah, what I want to do, DJ, is I want to go and drop that generator off tomorrow in game, at that gas station that we use, and then I want to loot that town.
Oh,
We're clearing out the town. Rosewood will be cleared.
No, it's not Rosewood. It's that little other town next to Rosewood that we go to use the gas station at, because that's the only gas station in the area.
There's another one in the expanded. I just don't remember where it's at.
Well, if you want, we can cruise around the expanded area until we find it, and then just start clearing out Zeds and drop that Jenny off. Because I'm bringing a little 22 pistol with a bunch of rounds, so.
I got so much ammo for that shotgun.
Hamlin being 33rd.
So you're gonna be the shotgun guy, is what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. thinks that shotguns were illegal in World War I.
What the hell? It's a different matter.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, the reason I'm using the 22 pistol is because my shooting skill is dog shit, and I don't want to waste good ammo. I'd rather waste 22, which is shit ammo, because it does the least amount of damage compared to 45 or 44 Magnum, 9mm. So I want to use 22 to level up my shooting skill, and then once my shooting skill gets higher, I'm gonna probably switch to a rifle of some sort. Once we find rifles, of course. But plus in Rosewood Expanded, there's military barracks and shit that we need to I want to hit. Because I want to get more guns. I like guns.
The picture of the watermelon.
That's the thing with Project Zomboids. Guns are scary early, but once you get an abundance of ammo and you get a good shooting skill, guns are so much fun to use because you can clear out fucking big-ass hordes before they even get close.
Kellen, Dawson's brother, so why is Eric Jones low-key quick today? Bro's up 14 spots in 25 laps.
Yeah, he's in the top 10.
I didn't. Are you? Holy
All right. While you're loading in, DJ, I'm gonna grab my water.
That Jones boy. Where is Mr. Hocevar? I have not heard his name all day.
32nd.
It explains why.
He is right with Denny.
What happened to Josh? Josh was up there.
Hi, Reddick, Lewing 13th. We're just chilling.
You can join NASCAR's free rewards program and start earning points that turn into
Justin
member-only
Haley's
rewards.
also got a little bit of
You can
speed.
turn every time you check in for a race.
Dawson said
trade
that
points
they're
in for free
gridlocked.
tickets,
Nobody's
exclusive
moved,
gear,
which
autographed
he's right.
merchandise,
Top 5
and
has
one-of-a-kind
not
race
moved
day experiences.
at all
Head to
in the past 20, 30 laps.
/rewards to get the good stuff as we welcome you back to NBC Sports coverage of the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs here in Atlanta, presented by Applebee's. This has been nothing short of a wild race. Side by side, 3 wide.
DJ, I think I might know where the gas station's at.
184, 185 miles an hour as we ride with the pole.
Are you still looking at my stream, DJ?
No, I'm joining it. Literally, I'm joining right now. Thank God I didn't take 50 fucking years.
And for Michael, he's drifted back a little further back than where he would like to be. Drivers' names
I think that's what we should do. Is just like drive into the middle of like the expansion area and just fucking start clearing Zeds out and just in the population, and then do that for a couple days and then start looting buildings and shit like that, unless we stumble upon like a military barracks or like a medical barracks.
Wait, so everything that I just did at the prison does not even matter anymore. Fuck you.
Probably not.
He doesn't want to be a part of this.
I even was able to step my foot inside of that place.
Situation. We have 50 laps to go in this stage, which is outside the fuel window. Pitting at Atlanta under green is down the backstretch.
I'm not going through that prison by myself. You're fucking crazy.
Well, yeah, I want to get a big stockpile of weapons and get my shooting skill up before we even step foot in there. Because I do not want to have to rely on melee for the prison, because there's going to be a fuck ton inside there.
With all of that time, you lose quite a
Dude,
bit
it
of
looks so
time.
bad.
It looks like plus your pit stop. I imagine everyone.
I thought I took away the dislike button.
No, like, you can still look at like
everybody's trying to be very
there's like an
efficient with
add-on
the gas
or
pedal,
whatever.
trying to shorten their pit stop up more than everyone else.
Add on the dislike button back, and you can see like statistics as well. And it has 609,000 likes and 1,200,767.
Right there, 1 by 2 in front.
68% of the ratio is dislikes.
Damn.
Looks like garbage.
All right, DJ, pop up your map real quick. Let me know when you're in your map.
I tabbed that really
Presley on the
quick.
radio directing Joey Logano on there, but you see Joey Logano part throttle for at least 50% of the lap, maybe more. Even right here, he'll pick out maybe wide open just to get up onto the
I'm gonna turn my
straightaway. Nope, doesn't even go wide
All
open.
right, so looking at the map.
Half throttle as soon as he feels the draft ahead. So everybody at this point.
So you see the expansion area, right?
As we see some debris on the
Debris.
Oh, debris. All right, yeah.
Look, you see to the right of the expansion zone that little like group of blue buildings.
Yeah.
You see that little green spot in the middle of the blue area?
Yeah.
I think that might be the gas station. So I think we should check that tomorrow when we wake up, because it's already 7:50.
I'm very tired, hungry, and thirsty.
So eat and drink, and then we'll sleep. Because I think my guys should be tired.
Penske teammates and the Hendrick boys came flying on up.
What?
Push their way
Chase Briscoe
forward.
quote via Ford.
So this
I'm
debris
glad
will be
my
cleaned
ankles
up.
didn't get
We've
messed
got
up.
46
The
to
brake
go in
pedal
the
and
second
everything
stage.
went through the floorboard. So
Just
I'm
about to
thankful
say,
that I'm all right.
Just got a quick shot, Jeff, of the
Huh?
8 of Kyle Busch.
What?
Nobody in this field has had
What is
the
going
last
on
3
over at
races
NASCAR,
like Kyle
man?
Busch. 4th, 2nd, 2nd. Denied a win that would have vaulted him into these playoffs at the last 2 races.
I've been saying it. If somebody gets in the catchment with this car, nobody's. They are not. We're going to have another death.
14th at the moment, but he started to form up a pretty
More than
solid
likely.
race. So we'll keep an eye on
If
him
not a death,
as
a
we go
career-ending
along
injury.
this State 400.
Like it's gonna be something. It's gonna be like Kurt Busch all over again, except worse.
Like I feel like the catch fence wouldn't stop it. I feel like the
It's
car
too heavy
would,
now.
I feel like the car would either go or it would pierce the car. Like the car wouldn't be able to hold up.
Boom. That's him downshifting. Never touches the clutch. Right?
So he's in
he had it
neutral.
in neutral, so
Yep.
now he gets it clutch
All right,
in
I am
first
going to
gear,
sleep.
And now
watching
he's
Chase
waiting
Elliott's
until
pit
he's
stop.
told to go. Jack falls, that's the signal. That's when you roll.
And tomorrow morning, we take the fire truck and we go and see.
Have to get that quick double downshift because with the sequential gearbox.
Give me one moment.
Second through first into
All right,
neutral,
DJ, I have to go drain the grease real quick before we get going.
toe on the brake, right heel, keeping the engine revved up. Now the pedal setup also, when we talk about this, it's the same basically pedal design for each driver. Now your pad can change. You see that aluminum pad in the middle. That could be something that Chase Elliott likes that another driver may not, but some pretty fancy footwork.
Just had a quick shot of your old colleague, your old teammate, Alan Gustafson, crew chief for the 9 in his 20th season as a Cup Series crew chief.
Yeah, with these crew limits, the crew chiefs have to get off the pit box and help on the pit stops. I wasn't very big on up and down the ladder. I kind of just hung out up top, watched the action.
Sit in the Tower of Power.
And he stayed out? And he stayed out.
And Dave Burns is standing by. Davo, they're coming your way. Kick it off.
Lee, Alex Bowman, top of your screen. They're pretty happy with this race car. Was told to max save before that run. If you save fuel even before you're coming to pit road, you can lessen the fill time for the race car. So Fuel Man definitely going to work here. We'll see if they put any new tires on the 48. I don't think so, Marty.
Very short conversation between Austin Cindric and Brian Wilson. He said no complaints with the car, going to be fuel only for him, as well for his teammate Ryan Blaney, who said I need another half step on the last adjustment. Meanwhile, William Byron in fourth said the car is still too tight, but the rear grip is way better. So an interesting diversion point here, Steve. A couple of teams deciding to take right side tires. We'll see if those tires make a difference.
There was a bit of chaos on pit road as well. And
I've been to that airport.
Hartsfield Atlanta International. Not too far from where we are here. A lot happening in the
Hartsfield Jackson. Oh.
I've been to that airport. Scary place. Then he is coming.
We're gonna need more food.
All right, I'm back, DJ. You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, we're gonna need some more food for sure. Come here.
We almost out.
Yeah, check this far cabinet over here by next to the fridge.
Yeah, we're getting low. All right, let's go find that gas station, and then the gas station will have food in it, so that'd be kind of clutch.
I got 2 boxes of nails on me. I forgot. I didn't empty my bag last time I was here.
Just throw them in the cupboard next to the sink in the garage, where the gas can's at. Make sure the other generator is in.
Oh, I forgot I found an empty gas can.
Yep. Just put it. You can put it in there too.
Actually, we're going to a gas. I'll take it with us.
Actually, yeah, bring the gas cans with us. Wait, is this fucker still on?
Leave this crowbar here. All right, bring this gas can that's up here.
Yeah, grab them both. I'm gonna check all the. I'm gonna check. We're gonna take the coffee or not the coffee, the fire truck, because it's got the generator in there, and I don't feel like moving it to another. It's in like the best condition. I'm gonna check all the other like the junk cars to make sure they don't have a gas can in them either.
NBC Sports coverage of NASCAR on
Yes.
USA is brought to you by
What I can't depend again is he has damage from the host of our content.
Straight Talk Wireless.
Huh?
Pit road contact between Tyler Reddick and Carson
Save when you
Hocevar.
bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com. Now, do you know the infamous story of how an armed robbery on the night of Muhammad Ali's comeback fight in Atlanta changed the destiny of the city? It's the
just lost all the
$1 million
positions
heist that's
that got
streaming
on
now
pit
on
road.
Peacock
Thank you, host of
and
our.
on display.
All right, DJ, that's all the gas cans we got. Just those two.
Alright. We're gonna have to also.
Why can't we have
By the way, that stars Kevin Hart, Terrence Howard, Taraji P. Henson, Don Cheadle, and Samuel L. Jackson.
You're driving, Goofy.
Pretty cool. Now remember we
I'm gonna navigate.
there was some chaos on pit road.
See what happened.
Well, several
Oh,
cars
fucking,
were
hold on.
involved.
Odie wants to know.
Let's
Literally,
show you a
as you said,
replay,
Odie.
Jeff, of
I
what
just wanna
went
see what
down
happened.
with Tyler Reddick.
Go, get out.
Reddick
Get the hell out. Why?
got in his pit box.
Dumbass.
Everything was fine. Gets in there.
Just pull outside of the. When you pull out, I'll get out and close the garage door.
Deep in his box would have been difficult to get around Logano, but when he leaves,
Oh, come on, man!
Trying to get in his box, and there's contact, Steve.
There is contact.
Right,
This
I
comes
know
back
where
to
to
those
go.
gas onlys, right? Kind of gets the whole reference off. I think that the the Spire car thought the 45 would be in there longer, maybe taking tires. But in the end, I think it's up to the 45 to exit clearly. He kind of exits to the right, and here they are checking the toe. That's what that aluminum
we fine?
Materials for that can align the front and rear tires. We'll have to see if there's any issues on the 45. You see him shaking it around, getting ready to go green.
Pace car leaves the circuit when they get to the line. There'll be 41 laps to go in the second stage here of the Quaker State.
What's talking, DJ?
On the right-hand side of the screen, it's Austin Cindric. Bowman on the outside.
We are sitting.
All right, I'll navigate for you. All right, take a right. Oh wait, I'm not in the car. What the fuck? I thought I was in.
Let's get
Bro.
back to it. Teammates working well
Okay, now I'm in.
side. Ryan Blaney pushing.
I didn't realize the stage was 100 laps.
William Byron has been in and around the top 5 for the
Hang on,
majority
Ricky.
of this race. Look at on the high side, the 99 of Daniel Suarez, the February winner here in Atlanta.
3-1.
He feels he's
Then we're gonna go to like that main intersection right when you get to expanded. Keep going, unless you're stopping.
I was turning on the heater, sorry.
Very good.
Just go get what you can get.
You is fine, dog.
Already decomposed bodies, holy shit.
We've played a lot of normal Rosewood out.
Okay, we're making up spots.
Been good work from the 6. Keselowski, who was floundering further back in the field. He wasn't happy with how his car was handling earlier in this race. He's found his way forward. That bright orange
Take a right up here.
of the RFK Racing Ford.
And with this stage, only 39 to go, you can see now the willingness to go 3 wide is there.
We're gonna get a wreck before the end of the stage.
Oh fuck yeah.
Been a strong run
Whoa,
today for
Ty
Ricky
Gibbs.
Stenhouse. He's been in the top 10. He hasn't had a top 10 since Chicago, since the street race. So that would be refreshing if he could stay where he is right now, or maybe push a little further forward.
June?
With that green 43 car, making it 3 wide on the bottom.
Hi, Eric Jones.
Now he's in the middle. Now he's got the bottom clear. That was a really nice move. But look how the bottom checked up right there. Now he's going to try to slide up.
By Eric Jones.
Next road, take a left.
Oh, try to attempt the crossover move.
Let's not discount the 38 of Todd Gilliland. There he is right there from Front Row
up here in the top
Motorsports.
10.
Gilliland had a really nice run here earlier in the year. Let's see what he can do today. Said, I just don't want to get caught up in somebody else's issue. And if he has a good, clean run, maybe just
What is this
maybe
place?
that
Survivor
first Cup
base?
win is getting closer. Remember we said
What
Brad
the
Keselowski's
hell?
making good progress. Let's have a listen to the 6.
Hey, DJ, remember how we were like 30th? Yeah, we're 23rd now.
371 back, lane
We are
higher,
moving.
half back, lane
What do you want to do?
2 outside, 2 outside. He's going to keep the middle. 2 outside, 2 outside, 2 outside.
Can you drive through the middle?
1 outside, middle's open.
No, there's a blockade, that's why I didn't.
2 outside, 1 outside.
Look ahead.
1 outside the 9.
See if you can go up and left. Go left.
Still the 9 right there.
See if we can go up and around to the side.
Just the 9 here.
Justine, be careful.
Great to hear TJ Majors at work there for Brad Keselowski, who is in his 12th playoffs appearance. The co-owner at RFK Racing.
No, it's just a wall.
Well, do we want to park out front and go through and see what's inside? Or do you want to go to the other gas station while we still have daylight?
I feel like we clear this out because there's none that are going to come in. So
Yeah.
we could stay here and go back get gas later.
So back us in by that blockade. Like pull up and back in down like that little road. That way the back of the car is like at that little gate entrance. That way if we have to get out quick, we can just run, jump in, and just go forward. You know what I mean?
There's Busch again.
Big push from
Make sure you turn the car off.
3 wide.
You see the difference in handling, though. Joey Logano was able to
All right.
veer shallow into
I
turn
hear
3
one.
with confidence on the throttle. Harrison had to get out of the gas, it looked like, because his car didn't handle like he wanted. He had to have a carry less entry speed. And for that
Oh
reason, now
shit.
look at the difference. 3 cars between them.
What?
I went inside. There's a good little decent shot.
Point has been phenomenal. Right up against the wall. There he is in that Dollar Tree 43 for Legacy.
I'm using my
Motorsports.
act. Oh shit. God damn it.
Oh, Eric Jones
He's
with the
been the
pass on
most
top.
aggressive race car driver on the racetrack today.
Can he make it?
He and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. have been willing to put it 3 wide more than any other drivers.
I just watched her destroy a tent. Okay.
Right here, he just carries the entry speed right into the middle of the corner. You mentioned Stenhouse in front of him. He didn't gain a foot on the 47.
He has been flying in his Toyota and has made up 23 positions since the start. Jones and Stenhouse, they're liking that high line.
This gun really isn't that loud.
Especially we're in a wall. Those ones outside probably might not.
And if they do come in, they won't. Oh, that's a survivor zombie over there. All right, I'm gonna switch.
Goodbye, Ross. Goodbye. Ricky blocking.
I heard something. I heard flashes break.
I think it's safe to say this isn't a gas station.
I killed a zombie and he won't stop moving. Oh, now he just disappeared. Okay. Where are you at? Oh, you're on the other side.
Yep.
We've cracked ourselves back in the teens.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this is a refugee camp, not a gas
You
station.
can tell it's modded. My map is like glitching out, figuring out like where we're at, and then like every zombie I kill, their body keeps like tweaking.
You're watching NBC Sports coverage of the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs here in Atlanta, presented by Applebee's. And with just 26 to go in the second stage,
Now, fuck out
this
the
has
way.
been unreal. And Daniel
Alright, yeah, let's go out here. Let's
Suarez
go
will
to
be
the gas
pleased with his
station.
run. He's the defending race winner. Or here
Probably
in
ain't
Atlanta
shit here to
anyway.
begin
He won
with.
earlier in the year, and he also has the Xfinity fastest lap. That was
Is that a
set back on
nurse?
lap 74 in the Quaker.
There might be those medical buildings might have shit inside here.
The speed and the skill and the decision making that has been displayed today has been unreal. This is fun, but this is fast and it's risky, but the respect that they've shown to each other, there's only 2 retirements after 135 laps of racing. That's Kyle Larson and Chase Briscoe, and one of the most spectacular drives today, Kim Kuhn, has been that of Eric Jones.
Yes, it has. Currently in the 8th position. It's been a long year for this team, though, for a
24s.
lot of
What
different
happened?
reasons. Only one top 10 finish for the year. That
just
came
in
at the
19.
Daytona 500. But there's been some restructuring behind the scenes. So with that,
What was
there's been
that?
some growing pains.
Oh.
The team trying to get better for next year. But
Where are
over the
you
next
at?
10 races, Dave Ellen
I
said
was trying to
we
pick up a
can play
rain collector
spoiler.
barrel,
It's
but
a
I
lot
can't.
easier for us
I don't
to
have the
take risks
tools.
because points at this point for the team do not matter. So Eric Jones taking a lot of risks here this afternoon.
You got nothing to lose.
I like how Eric Jones, once again, Jeff, you've pointed out time and time again, he just really opens the wheel in the middle of the corner, lets that car run up to the 3rd lane. We'll see if he does it to Suarez right here. Green and white car of Jones, solid green car of Suarez. Oh, Suarez this time is going to go all the way to the top of the racetrack.
And Suarez has said, look, you know, yes, we made the playoffs by
Guess
winning
what,
here.
gentlemen?
But
All Penske
mid-season,
on the bottom.
we
So
maybe
that's why
weren't
nobody's
at our
passing.
best, but we're starting to trend back in the right direction now.
Whoa, Chastain.
Right around goes Todd Gilliland. Flies around the top side of the one of Ross Chastain, who kind of got stuck and left in the middle.
That scared me for a second.
Yeah, Chastain looked like he had a moment. He was going so slow, he must have had to get out of the gas. Because of a handling situation we'll be able to see here. Looks like he's built confidence back up in the one car. Full throttle here on corner exit.
That's what the lap before that.
I'm ready to leave when you are, Griffin.
I'm leaving this medical building, brother.
How are you?
He just has a problem with his car, really loose. Todd Gilliland's like, oh, please stop coming up, please stop. That was close. And then the lap before that, I thought there was a big wreck getting ready to happen on the back straightaway. 51 completely lost his car, got up the racetrack. He did a nice job of saving it. Then he put a big block on Kyle Busch. That's what's crazy about this kind of racing. You make a move and it doesn't work, and you're looking in your mirror the entire time. Are they coming from behind? What lane do I have to block? You have to be willing to put that guy behind you in a situation that he doesn't really want to be in.
And that was my point a little earlier, Jeff, like the decision-making, the split-second decision-making and the respect. This has been unreal. It's been so much fun. And we're only in stage 2. First race of the playoffs has given us one to remember already.
And what's not lost on me is the ability of Cindric to just quite easily lead the field. He's just running wide open. Big
whoa, here comes Daniel Suarez.
Down below the white and red line with the
Mi amigo.
tires.
He just took out the running man.
He went. Remember, that is out of bounds. Much like Daytona and Talladega, you
wants to
can't go
split
down
up this Hendrick.
below that white line to advance your position.
Please.
This is heading straight down the backstretch. Coming at you, he swerves left.
Wow, Logano almost did not
NASCAR's
block
gonna
him.
look at that. Left side's clearly below the white line to advance his position.
And race control has confirmed they are looking at it.
Oh
There
no!
won't be a penalty is that they feel like Logano
They're gonna
blocked
they
him
might
and
penalize
pushed him
Suarez for
down
that.
below that line.
No.
With the block,
Just look at
was there room for both cars?
he went below the
I think
line.
the block from Logano is inbounds for me. I think we've seen that sort of racing. But we'll have to wait and see what the officials
See what NASCAR
say.
says about it.
And think about the extra motivation.
I'm covered, DJ. I have a lot of weight out of me. There's another medical building if you want to loot it.
Where at?
Right here. Right in front of me. Big blue one.
Oh, this one already went. That was one that was the only one I went through.
Oh, I went to the other one and I grabbed everything out of there and I am overloaded like a motherfucker. I have 41 pounds on me.
Austin Cindric, to your point, Steve, who's led now 73 laps. He's never led that many laps. He's a two-time
I hear
NASCAR
one
Cup Series
banging
winner.
somewhere.
He's never led that many laps in a single
And I
race in his
don't know
career.
where.
Yeah, and back here, it's total chaos. But up front, I'm not going to say it's easy because I'm sure Cindric is working hard at
Brady's
it.
not passing
But
him.
there really
Brady
hasn't
is
been a
just
lot
chilling
of
in
attackers.
second.
And Bowman and
Yeah, I killed a survivor zombie, got a couple guns and a hockey stick.
Look pretty easy.
Oh, Chastain's back.
Nice.
Somebody else has done a nice job.
Watermelon.
Just Christopher Bell. He's only gotten up to
Chastain
16th.
like disappeared and then he came
We
back.
haven't seen much of him today.
Well, we still have daylight, DJ. You wanted to go to that gas station and just drop off the Jenny and kill some zombies in that area?
Yeah, why not?
You were on the money. No action on the
I
Suarez.
just cleared out the.
Let's go.
No penalty. Yeah!
Let's go, mi amigo.
Let's go.
Reigning champ here.
You know, Suarez, to prevent from getting penalized, could have not turned and just turned the 22
Let's go,
car.
Suarez. No penalty.
You know,
That
to
was
say, hey, I
lucky.
can't go below this yellow line.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't penalize him, to be honest. Been racist. They would have. People have been calling for be racist.
Oh, look at this. Three wide. Eric Jones right up against
Eric
the fence
Jones.
as well.
He's chilling
Keep in
up
mind,
front.
Jones started 33rd at the drop of the green today. Steve, he
Can
has
somebody
done
please
nothing
pass
but fly
Cindric?
forward.
An impressive run out of that 43, though. Cindric continues to lead. Playoff cars, the top 4 spots.
We're still in like
Yeah, I found the guns I found, DJ, are a Tech 9 and an SKS.
Nice. Tech 9 was used in Columbine.
Yep.
We were running.
Oh, don't ask why I know that.
I know why you know that, Mr.
I also found a 45 suppressor.
Oh, I'm in that building right next to that we parked.
I see you. I also found a bunch of medical supplies too, which is fucking clutch. Also, I looked in the back of the UAZ or the Land Rover that we have, DJ, and I think there's food in there. I don't think we've emptied that out since that one loot run we went on.
I could use the food that's in there. I'm hungry.
By the way, yeah, the fire truck's full.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I also found big body armor.
Oh, nice. I hear somebody else banging in here. Who the fuck?
Yeah, look at this shit. Look at me now.
Putting it on.
Alright, to the gas station. It's literally just take a right and then at the main road and go straight until we get there.
Are you in?
Yep. Hey, Cubs beat the Yankees 2-1. Let's go.
I want to start.
I think it started. Hold W.
I'm pressing W.
Please do something with 10 to go. I don't
My
want...
ping is so high. Oh, now it's back to normal.
Are they going to do something? Are they going to move?
Pull it forward. Yeah,
fuel
pull it forward if you can.
Hi, Griffin's ex-girlfriend.
I can't drive it either.
Oh no.
Hold on. I'm gonna reload the server.
I was gonna see actually there's cars over here, see if I can pull it, tow it out really quick before you do that.
Yeah, let me get out and get back in it and see.
What a race it has been.
Oh, here we go. I got it. I had to get out, get back in.
One caution for a big crash right here involving Kyle Larson and Chase Briscoe. And one of the bigger talking points of this race has been the strategy.
I can drive.
And the methodology.
I don't want to move seats because I don't want to like not be able to drive it. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Stop in the passenger seat.
Is he or isn't he? Can he?
Where are you going, buddy? You're on the driver's side. You're on the driver's side.
What the dude? Every seat I try and get is a seat occupied.
When it's
what the fuck?
I need to tighten up. That tells me the driver plans to go. Then Chris Gabehart waited a lap to pit him. He was in the lead lap. Everybody is. He didn't pit with everybody.
Is this area broken?
Here, let me get out. All right, try to get in now.
He brought Denny down pit road a lap late. Steve, I think that's really good strategy. He's got a clean race car. He's going to have a lot to pass.
Try to get in it.
But I think the 11 is
Okay, I'm in it now.
Can you drive it?
Yeah, I don't think we have any idea how good the 11
You are
is.
just running in play. Holy shit! I think this area is like broken.
You know, he's definitely giving up points. We have yet to see the multi-car accident. We did have an accident with Larson, but it wasn't really caught up in somebody else's accident, right?
You want me to reload the server?
Yeah.
All right, we'll spawn right here. So.
Continues. I'm almost holding my breath, waiting for it to happen, Jeff.
Well, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. underneath the one of Chastain. A little bit of contact.
Whoa.
All right, while I'm booting out of the server and then booting the other server, I'm gonna go make some tacos real quick. That way I can eat while we're booting back up.
You leave and come back.
We've seen a lot of drivers trying to make a move and then a car just doesn't stick.
The one of Chastain bullies his way in the middle between the 47 and the 22.
Please
Where
do
will
something.
Todd Gilliland go?
Why
Will
are
he
we
follow
still doing this?
the 47? He will. It seems like that 38 likes the top lane on board with Chase Elliott, the Coca-Cola Cram. That's Todd Gilliland right in front. Chastain in the middle. Logano on the bottom.
Have you noticed that Jones has been shuffled out of this? Jones is plummeting. He's back to 19th.
Oh.
As we end the last 5 laps of stage 2. The 3 Penske's have been up there.
I'm gonna wait till the end of the stage and I'll go grab cake.
It's been a terrific race by Ricky Stenhouse and Daniel Suarez, both Trackhouse cars, with Ross Chastain, that predominantly blue car, right in the center of your screen. And then Todd Gilliland has been really strong in the top 10 as well.
He has, and a car that did not run very well in the first stage. They were struggling with handling that orange and blue.
Dude, Larson is
6,
10th
Brad
in the
Keselowski's
standings.
in
That's
there in 11th.
wild.
Ty Gibbs trying to get underneath him. They've certainly made that car better.
Keselowski will be looking to make another position. Good rebound by the 45 of Tyler Reddick. Remember that pit lane incident? And then he had to come back in.
We
so
have
he has
rebounded.
stormed his
14th.
way through. That's been very strong. He's running 14th at the moment.
Give Gibbs a big push.
Marty made the point earlier about Christopher Bell.
Dude, we are flying.
2311 Toyota of the regular season champ Reddick is looking strong, and as he comes up on Keselowski. 2 to go from here in stage 2.
We're not gonna get stage points, but we're flying.
Stage points only awarded to the top 10. Reddick currently just outside in that 13th position. Can he find a few more spots?
We're trying to get spots to at least get a couple stage points.
Jeff just stood up at the booth. He's expecting some crazy laps.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, is Austin Cindric going to take it all the way?
His final 2
Is
laps
his
are going to be
teammate gonna help
interesting.
him? What's Alex Bowman got as he comes around?
Are they just going to let
line
Cindric lead
on
this
Ryan
entire
Blaney?
stage?
One more to go in stage 2. It's
Please do
gathering
something.
here as Logano drops low.
Logano, Reddick.
So too does Reddick.
Keselowski.
Cindric continues to just dominate the front of the field.
Going to be good points.
Oh, contact between the 22 and the 38. 38 sinking, the 22.
Goodbye, 38. Goodbye.
And Ty Gibbs says, thanks, I'll take that. I'll grab these stage points.
Well, that didn't really help us out.
Really good stage points for Alex Bowman as well. But it's going to be max stage points for Austin Cindric.
Yeah, that did not help
who's
us
now
out.
led
We
90 laps
oh.
here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. What a day. 5th career stage victory. 3rd here at this track. Well done. And it's a Team Penske 1-2 with Ryan Blaney. 2nd in stage 2. This is what happened with the 22, and Logano got pushed outside that top 10. Watch this. Oh, that could have been ugly with Todd Gilliland. That could have been a whole lot bigger and nastier.
You know what makes these tacos even better? They're victory tacos.
Dude, that second stage was ass.
Alright, DJ, I'm booting her back up.
Alright.
We almost got a stage point. We were close.
Hey, Clark.
Mi amigo did.
Me puedo mami.
Bruh.
That's why I hate the intersection. You know that intersection that's by Subway and McDonald's? That one that
But
goes,
just
that goes to those
avoid this
apartments?
accident.
Huh?
Avoid it. There's an accident.
Yeah, there's an accident at the intersection.
One with like TLC, McDonald's, Subway, Country Skillet.
Yeah. I hate that
Yeah.
intersection so much.
Intersection do be sucking.
I don't ever go to that intersection.
The only time I use it is in like early, like more like the morning when it's like post like work traffic.
Alright, trying to check Twitter. See what Twitter's
All right, server's back up, DJ.
All right.
I'm not gonna change seats because I don't want to like fuck it up. So I'm just gonna stay in my seat.
24, 18, 19.
Carolina Panthers have been eliminated.
They got their asses whooped.
Yeah, well, shit on that lottery ticket.
On USA is brought to you by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. It's the best Coke ever. And by Applebee's. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Appropriate we do a Coca-Cola.
I might start drinking that.
Coke, Atlanta,
Zero.
Georgia.
Yeah, again.
About an hour up the road from where we are here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
I hate Diet Coke, but I like Coke Zero.
Lee Diffie, Jeff Burton, Steve Letarte, and
It's like I hate Diet Mountain Dew, but I like Mountain Dew Zero.
Big important reset here with 98 laps to go in the race. I believe it's going to be 4 tires up and down pit road, full of Sunoco fuel. You'll have to pit in the final stage, but you may not want to take tires. So I think
Because personally, I think Diet Soda has a weird taste to it, whereas Zero tastes like the main thing, just not as sweet.
green, but under yellow, you have to creep along at 45 miles an hour.
So just jumping to the back of the pack, when does Chris Gabehart and Denny Hamlin make their move? When do they stop sitting back around 30th place?
Well, we haven't had that wreck yet. So I think that's the problem with riding in the back is when do you go? If you go too early, maybe you drive right into the wreck. Kim.
All right, let's see
For Daniel Suarez, he said the car's not bad, just got a little snug. The last 15 laps of that run, you see him at the top of your screen. His hose, his helmet hose came unplugged. They are going to try and hand him a new one. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
And I ain't win shit on my birthday lottery tickets. That was fun.
I haven't. Everyone in my family usually wins on our Christmas lottery tickets that my grandpa buys, and I never win.
Go! Be Austin Cindric's day. Already 19 stage points in the bank. Handling wise, he said no complaints about the car.
Hey!
Told him, in essence,
Ross wins the race off pit road.
Let's go, Ross.
So where am I going?
Got this one.
LaJoy.
Which was where?
Take a right.
Or the regular one?
Yeah, the one that we've been going to.
Oh, okay.
And gets ready to go again. That's the biggest moment of the race there. Kyle Larson crashing out heavily. He is okay. Took Chase Briscoe with him. Get ready for stage 3. It's coming up.
The DJ just stopped paying attention. I don't blame you, DJ. This race isn't as good as I thought it would be.
Oh! What the fuck?
There was a cinder block wall there.
It like didn't even show it like the last second. My apologies.
I didn't see it till we hit it.
Random debris that's just there. Okay.
Debris, someone threw the yellow.
That is my only gripe about Rosewood Expanded. There's fucking trash all over the place.
New leader, Ross Chastain.
We might as well fill this bitch up while we're here too. We looted the gas station, didn't we?
Yeah, I came up here and I started looting this area. Haven't raided this house though. One banging on that door. What's the door to actually get out?
Lovely to have you with us here today at Atlanta Motor Speedway. You're watching NBC's presentation of the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs presented by Applebee's.
It's just sketchy places.
At a slower pace than the frantic 185 miles an hour that we have been so far. But I want to show you this replay and a topic of conversation. Jeff, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, Justin Haley is black flagged here, penalized for blocking to keep the advance from the 45 from getting by him. So let's talk about the rule.
Yeah, you can't block below the
I was wondering
line.
why I was wondering. I thought something would happen.
If in NASCAR's judgment, a vehicle goes beneath the double yellow lines to improve its position,
Man really
it
blocked
will
this
be
for
black
stage
flag.
points that don't
If in
matter to
NASCAR's
him.
judgment, a vehicle forces
Good.
another vehicle
That's my op.
beneath the double yellow
Stupid
line
bitch.
in an effort to stop the advancement,
That's good.
the
I
vehicle
love Justin Haley.
may be black
Not
flag.
my AI series,
So in
though. I
NASCAR's
hate him.
judgment, he put
So you guys got beef.
Now we got beef in real
and that's
life.
why the penalty.
Trying to block my driver. Okay,
So,
buddy.
We head to Kim
I'm in the
Kuhn
playoffs and
for
you're not.
more on Martin
Try again.
Truex Jr. What's the latest?
Well, despite Martin being able to move through the field multiple times today, not
Look at the
happy
season
with that race
champion.
car. Take a listen.
Drives like complete and it's slow. I don't get it. How can we be so slow and it drive bad?
Yeah, I'm not sure about unless there's something wrong with the motor. There's no reason for it to be slow.
Joe Gibbs is
So maybe a bigger
struggling.
problem lurking for
Good.
the 19 team? I don't know. We'll find out.
Well, I know he's not happy, but he's definitely passed a lot of cars.
He has.
But he hasn't got into that top 10, to Martin's point.
All right,
All
last
get ready to
stage of the
start
race.
stage 3, Ross
Green
Chastain
flag.
In the blue on the right, Michael McDowell, who started this race from the pole. Let's go.
Getting a
Stage
wreck
3's
somewhere
underway.
in this stage.
Oh, who's jumping out of line already?
It's Joey.
Of course it is. Big toe boy.
Yeah, he can move out of our way. Thanks.
Ricky
Goodbye, Joey.
Stenhouse, that predominantly yellow car.
Well,
that
he might
Oscar
just be
Mayer
jumping out of
machine.
line,
The
or he's gonna.
47
Ooh,
for
he tried to go with Cindric. It didn't work.
Doherty Racing. He's had a really solid day. He's got William Byron tucked in behind him. Ty Gibbs in the all-black 54. He, like Truex, made their way through from the back.
Oh shit, dude, there's still food here we didn't grab.
And Ty's hanging tough at the front.
Oh, yeah, I've been looting these houses.
What is Austin doing up here?
Yellow
Bruh.
2.
What is your ex-girlfriend doing up here, Griffin?
Go away, ex-girlfriend.
We're trying to pass him, I promise.
Great out front.
Right behind him.
Can put the work in. His work
Mechanics, Carpentry Volume 1, Good Cooking Magazine.
Here
The
comes
Don't need the
Michael
don't need the
McCoy.
carpentry level one. We already have that.
McDowell takes the lead. Just did a 2-tire stop that last time by. Chastain down low. Can you imagine if either of these guys were able to go on victory and they're like, this week? Why couldn't it have been last week?
Well, our friend Dale Jerry down there in the Peacock pit box is right next to McDowell's pit. And he mentioned a couple pit stops ago, every corner was under work. Oh,
whoa,
wow,
Ricky.
Some contact, 47 to the 34. What DJ told us is they adjusted every corner of the 34 to get it driving better. We're going to have to see if it pays off. That was a pretty big move between McDowell and Stenhouse.
McDowell is moving. Don't go away from the action.
Check this out. You're watching the second and third place cars.
McDowell is on a surge.
Oh, just Stenhouse. I think what happened there was, you know, Stenhouse is expected to go to the bottom of the racetrack from McDowell, right? And he didn't. He stayed like he was going to run the second lane. McDowell's expecting him to turn, and they made contact.
Yeah, one was at the bottom, one was at the top, and they both thought they could be the middle.
Yes. I was going there.
Oh shit, there's a back room in the gas station.
Hey, look, all teammates are working together. Austin Dillon and Tyler Reddick.
Oh, I found 2 more empty gas cans, DJ.
When an athlete has the
Oh,
courage
bet.
of conviction, they do what they say they're going to do. That's
Oh, I found
Alex
another
Bowman
empty
reported
gas
at the
can.
Ally Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. He told us this week, I am going to be
What
as
the fuck,
aggressive as
Dumbar?
I can be to get as many
Find
stage
5
wins as I
empty
can to
gas
stay in
cans.
this thing. It's been a really positive
Sure
day.
did.
Yeah, he's done a nice job.
A nice job and a tough
Yeah, it's
week.
Chris. Look who's
He
running
goes
right in
to
front of
the
us.
convention
Greg's
center,
girlfriend,
Charlotte, for
Griffin.
playoff driver
God
meeting.
damn it. Go away.
Driver there
We
is
were working with him.
discussing
Look at it.
I found 2 more. Bruh, how many gas cans? I found 7.
Possibility of not being back at Hendrick Motorsports
In
because of
the
a rumor.
gas station?
Yeah, in the back room.
I mean, yeah, it's a gas
And
station.
Jeff said you're fine.
I found a bunch of cigarettes and food too in the
I
back.
think he should have been celebrating that win at
Uh,
Chicago.
2 more gas cans.
And I think there's something to be
Bruh.
said
I think
about
Reddick
this
should
run
have been
here,
celebrating that
trying
win
to
at
quiet
Chicago,
all the
but,
doubters
you know.
once again after he did it once at Chicago.
Whatever.
I found it interesting that we didn't even bring it up, Jeff. He brought it up to us. That's how much it was on his mind. Look at Stenhouse in the middle.
Stenhouse squeezes
Byron
it
down
3.
low. McDowell up high. 3
That's
wide
not gonna
again here in
work.
Atlanta.
Yeah, let's see if this is going to work out. I think McDowell's car, we
No,
know how
go
fast
away,
it is. He's
William
out on the
Byron.
pole, but it seems like
I
the
forgot I
drive
rated
ability
over
goes
here.
away
That's why all
from
these
it.
dead are
Who is
here.
Ty
Yeah, this
Gibbs
was
gonna
me.
go with? Right now, McDowell. If
Character's getting
everybody lines
tired.
up on Stenhouse right here, he could be in trouble. Lose a lot of spots.
And quietly lurking is the 8.
Kyle Busch is in 9th.
Back-to-back runner-up spots, unfortunately. But
You filling up
it
all
is
the gas
representative
cans?
of
Fuck yeah, I am.
in momentum
Plus
for his
25
RCR number
for
8
us
team.
in the 5th.
4th, second in the last 3 races. And he may have a
Generator's
shot
already
here
gonna
in
be
Atlanta.
full. Dude, every time we've been like low on stuff, we just find a shit ton in abundance.
I literally went to the back room and I'm just like, there's 2, 4, 6. I found 9. We have 11 gas cans.
Lined up on the top line.
15th.
And I
What?
I also found a fuck ton of water bottles and like sodas. Oh, who's dead?
Oh, John.
Oh, Olipub.
The usual suspect has wrecked.
Yeah, I bet you guys didn't know I knew what Olipops were.
Do you think we could sleep here and then just raid this place in the morning?
Heavy damage on the
We could go lock ourselves in the back room and use the chair back there.
You can see John Hunter is on the top of the racetrack. The 21 of
But I feel like we should be clear.
Oh, Harrisonburg terrorism.
Not John Hunter just got loose.
Nope, it wasn't him. It was just John Hunter losing talent.
His day is done.
Very fortunate to slide right across in traffic. I think that was the 51 of Haley, perhaps, trying to recover from that penalty.
Oof. It's a big impact right there. That shows you, we keep talking about the drivability of the race cars, and that shows you he was up there all by himself, and it just simply came around on him.
These cars are ass.
Here's the Toyota onboard of Denny Hamlin. Saw it all unfold right in front of him.
The only shitty part is our car is full, DJ. It's the only shitty part of this situation.
So never mind, we probably should go back, drop it off, and then just raid this bitch in the morning.
Well, Jeff, you know what I say, in every long run there's a short run. Well, every time you fire engines,
Ready when you are.
I'm gonna fill up all these gas cans.
How much you got left?
85 to go. Pit road will probably open either at 84 or 83 to go, depending on the cleanup.
5?
70 laps is about all you can go if you're out there leading a wide open throttle, but some crew chiefs I spoke to this morning said, I think I can get all the way to 80 laps.
Wow.
Back there in traffic. We saw Joey Logano earlier running part throttle. So this is one of those situations nobody likes to pit 4 laps outside their fuel window and try to save, but you're going to be handcuffed into doing it because the entire field, I believe, is going to have to make this decision. If you stay out now, while that may reduce your risk of an accident, which is not a bad idea, Lee, I think if it does go green, it's going to reduce your opportunity to win.
And the different philosophies, if you're a playoff driver or if you're not, and you can take a higher risk.
I think you pit now, and I think you don't save fuel. I think when they drop the green flag, you run as hard as you can. You can't convince me there's not going to be another caution before the end of this race. There's no way.
So let's check in with the guys on the Peacock pit box. Dale Jarrett, Kyle Petty. Gents, what do you think so far? It has been a highly entertaining race.
It has been very entertaining from our position down here on top of the pit box. It has been some fantastic racing. We've seen some comers and goers, guys running high, guys running low, and every move they make has points implications all day long.
Yeah, but what we have seen is some give and take. I think that's getting ready to end here very shortly. They're going to have to make a pit stop, as they were talking about, whether it's right now or some that decide that they can't do it until later on. But what I've seen is things started to ramp up a little bit more and some new players at the front, and we never know what that might mean.
Yeah, I know you guys are in a glass booth up there, but the intensity down here is, you can feel it right now. You can feel it.
Hey, DJ, how about your man McDowell with those adjustments? He's looking better.
I was just watching them as they went under the right front first, the right rear, then they jacked up the left side and went under there, and then made a wedge adjustment in the left rear. I'm like, they're going, that thing must not be.
Do you think I have enough time to run downstairs real quick, get a slice of cake?
If you want to get in the passenger seat, I'll drive us back. And then you can go grab one. So I'm putting the gas cans in my backpack, and then.
McDowell likes it too.
All right, I'll be back.
Aggressive. They love these kind of racetracks. He's been very successful on them. And they came here, obviously, with a ton of speed in that race car. Todd Gilliland, the crew chief, also. The negative to that is they're not going to drive as well. So now Travis Peterson's trying to put some drivability into that car.
Well, speaking of front row motorsports, a couple of Team USA Olympians. Alex Cedric from the women's rugby team. Yes, winning the bronze. What an awesome performance that was. And Brooks Curry, who won silver in the 4x200 freestyle relay. What an Olympics it was for Team USA, and terrific to see some Olympians here, talking with Todd Gilliland and the front row gang. Awesome effort.
Well, you come hang out with us here now. You gonna let Jeff and I go hang out with you in the Olympics in a couple of years?
You come. I mean, we at track and field, we had the best games. It was Team USA's best since the '84 LA games. So Really
Alright,
successful.
Here we go.
As
Who stayed out?
expected, not everyone.
DJ
Ty
McLeod.
Gibbs.
Oh, it's
the
Ty
opposite,
Gibbs.
Stayed up on the banking, so he's staying on, getting that track position.
Ty Gibbs,
Bubba Wallace
Bubba
as well.
Wallace.
But you see every other car, it seems like, on the apron of the racetrack coming to pit road. Dave, fill them up with gas.
Steve, they can only outcode me one time. Braves for the 48 last time was no fresh Goodyear tires, so Braves this time, unless there's a Braves 2, is going to be no fresh tires for the 48. Alex Bowman happy with this race car, a little bit tight, but with no additional tires should be the right adjustment for him balance-wise, Marty.
William Byron comes to pit road as the highest running playoff driver. They had a long conversation on the radio. Rudy Fugle going to go fuel only here. He said to William, listen, this will help us if we have to stop again to make that stop shorter. He said, are we on the same page? Byron said, I'm not sure, but I trust you. Also, saw Michael McDowell pitting there. That was massive for them because they did not get it full on the last stop from McDowell. Now he can race.
And a lot of issues on
Why
pit
is he
road.
still here? Why is Austin Dillon still here?
Let's see what happens here.
I swear to God.
So Suarez is released.
Oh, Logano.
Logano
And then Reddick couldn't get in his pit.
Reddick is there. It's a traffic jam.
Yeah, we both got cucked by Joey.
Out comes Corey LaJoy. Chase Elliott's jammed in the middle. Ricky Stenhouse forced onto the grass.
Say DJ doesn't have even a stake anymore. He's out. Got cucked again on pit road. Daniel's coming back down pit road. I wonder if we come back down pit road again. Dude, that John Hunter car is destroyed. Uh-oh.
Penthouse having problems.
Engine troubles for the 47. Good, he was up front all day. I didn't want to see him anymore. Fix any damage that Suarez would have. Yep, there's some slight damage to the front. I wonder if he'll go a lap now. He should. Yep, there he goes. Hi, Reddick. We're all the way back here in 30th.
It's the first race in the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. Did your favorite driver make it? Do they still have a chance?
Yes.
How's their
Maybe.
race looking?
I don't know how this race is
it
gonna
all
go.
begins here. 10 races to determine a champion. Who will it be? Unfortunately for that man there, the highest ranked starting the playoffs.
All the way
Kyle
down
Larson,
in 10.
He went out early in a really big crash, but he is okay, and he took Chase Briscoe with him. Marty?
Diff, just to clean up the contact on pit road for Chase Elliott. You see him coming out of his pit stall here. Corey LaJoy will get into Chase Elliott. Chase came on the radio and he said, my wheel is straight, I think. And then there's actually the contact that may have made the wheel not straight for Chase Elliott. It was contact with Austin.
Sorry, Mike was muted. I'm big. What the fuck?
One radio transmission said my wheel is straight. I think the second
Yeah,
one
you
Jeff
also
said it's
missed it.
off
We made
just a little
contact
bit,
with
but I don't think there's
Joey
much they're gonna do
Logano. So
about
did
it
Daniel
right now.
Suarez.
No, there's nothing you can
road.
do about it. You can
What?
see the tape on his wheel
So
on that shot in the
Joey
camera. That
got
should
in
be
his
right
pit stall
in
weird
front
when
of him, straight up and
Suarez
down.
tried to
It's
leave,
not
and
off
then
much
Reddick
if
couldn't
it's
get in
off
his
any,
pit
so
box.
they're not concerned about it enough to pit. They
I
stayed out.
hate Atlanta's pit. I hate Atlanta's pit road so much. It's so narrow.
Now remember, Ty Gibbs stayed out.
I am sleeping
And he
with
will
it.
lead this
Flag.
field back to green.
Yeah, I'm gonna transport everything and then go to sleep.
In the Quaker State
I
400, let's
Gibbs,
get back
new
to
leader.
it. Bubba Wallace on the inside, Ryan Blaney pushing him. Ross
Oh
Chastain
no, we
in
have
the
Ross
mix.
pushing. Uh-oh.
Someone's dying.
Ross is pushing. It looks like Ty Gibbs.
No!
Oh, and Bubba blocks him. That ain't
What
gonna
a
matter.
move by Ty Gibbs got to the outside of the 23 with that big push off the
Bubba
nose
thought
of
that push was gonna be
Chastain.
too hard, so he backed out.
Now who's going to get the most help? The one car appears to have more forward momentum. But the 12 now right to the back of Bubba Wallace.
Yeah, now that screwed up
Concern I have
everyone's
for the two
pit
cars
road
that stayed out. Why I love that they're in front of the field.
positions.
And if there's an accident,
like
they can
20
avoid
something.
it. The trouble is,
We're
there's
gonna go
no
all the way
way
back
they
up
can
front
make it
again.
to the end. As you see,
I'm
Graham
flipping
Farley,
Griffin.
car owner, Coach
Okay.
Gibbs on top of one of the pit boxes. So
Hi,
at this
Coach
point, if you get a
Gibbs.
yellow, I think the field's just going to save gas when the 54 and the 23 have to come to pit road. So, you know, looking good with 77
that all
to go.
race.
But if it does have a long green flag stretch, we'll see what kind of opportunity they have.
In the back of the field, Truex had to put a big block on Logano, who tried to get underneath him.
Logano said,
And look several rows forward to Blaney and to Bowman and to William Byron.
Austin
They've
Dillon.
been there the entire race. Ross Chastain trying to get that win that eluded him in the all-important last several races. That could have
Last,
put him
like,
in
6
the playoffs
months.
with his teammate Daniel Suarez. Speaking of Suarez, where is he? He's back in 28th after being forced to come back down pit road after that collision, and he was just jammed in there and stuck. And so he's going to have to work his way forward. He got some fresh tires as well
24th.
on that secondary stop.
Yeah, Denny Hamlin, we keep talking about him. He has been riding all day long, riding no more. He
I say
now is
Denny's
in the
now
middle
put
of
on the
pack.
Jets.
He's only in
He's back up
21st,
front.
But before, he was laying
Trying to
way
get
back. So now he's trying to figure out how to get to the front.
Right up on Harrison Burton, Shane Van Gisbergen there. Almost
Shane.
contact. Haley goes low on the inside of SVG.
Hamlin from 21st to 23rd thinking to himself, I'm not sure I want to be here yet.
Austin Dillon with a nice run. You see the 3 on that low side. Austin's running in 9th at the moment.
Griffin's ex-girlfriend has speed.
Here comes Christopher Bell.
Here comes the JGR guys.
Martin Truex Jr. going with him. The 2 JGR Toyotas trying to help each other forward. It's been a scrappy, determined race from Christopher Bell.
That bottom line has no momentum.
He's really had to be resilient to work his way forward. So too for Truex.
Reddick ripping the high line.
And how about the man who's led 92 laps in this race? Austin Cindric, can he find a way
92
through in
laps
that
is
day-glow yellow Menards number 2?
Reddick splits him 3.
Him and Logano lined up there on the bottom. That's been pretty consistent since they've gone to the back. This race has been dominated by playoff drivers, but now there's a pretty big mix towards the front.
Only
The
2
guys
in the
that
top
should be in
5.
the playoffs. Bubba,
Gibbs and Blaney.
Chastain.
And Gibbs
Bush.
on that alternate strategy late in this race.
Oh, Griff,
Here comes
nigga. I know you want to
Chastain.
sleep.
I need to, but I got a bunch of shit to get out of my backpack.
Going with him.
I can do it in the morning though. Let me put all these sodies and waters in the fridge. Yeah, we got 12 pops, 6 orange sodas, and 12 water bottles.
He has done it all day long, Eric
Oh.
Jones.
Come on, Reddick.
Daniel
Get
Hemrick's
past
trying
that.
to go with
That's
Reddick.
the
and
impersonator.
Jones is at the head of that group, and here he goes again.
That ain't no intimidator. That's the impersonator.
and may just tuck in behind Brad Keselowski for now.
He started in the back of the pack at this restart, and he's
Cindric's
already
still trying to
gotten
make it
way
3.
up the field by doing that, all the way to 17.
Oh, what a very clean and tidy
Bye.
move by the 2 of Cindric. Popped out of line at the start finish, got by the 3 of Austin Dillon, and got right back in line. Very well done.
And Keselowski was looking and hearing from his spotter. He's going to say one outside, one outside. Well, one outside is gone because that's Eric Jones.
Just one outside about to be there again. Here comes Tyler Reddick.
Up on that highest groove. In behind Corey LaJoie.
Is this where Ty Gibbs gets his first ever win?
Shut up.
LaJoie caught up in that.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's also really good at Bristol.
And that lane just evaporated for Jones.
And thank you, Eric Jones.
Spotters are now,
nice little nap.
To it. And so I'm sure the spotter on the 7 car let Corey LaJoie know. That's Stephen Parsons. Let him know.
That's Stephen Parsons?
Making it 3 wide. You cannot give him the top.
Truck Series driver Stephen
This has
Parsons?
been one of those races where your guess is as good as any's. And who is going to come out on top here at Atlanta Motor Speedway? How good is this? 69 to
laps.
go.
Nice. Here comes Brad. Hamlin was on the Jets. Now he's 34th again.
You're 34th again.
We're not even 34th. We're running 18th. You can't get past friggin' Eric Jones, dude.
About dog water for me.
Your driver's out! Sorry, that was too much. I'm sorry.
You're a bitch.
That was too much. I apologize.
Clark. Come here. Clark, come here.
Austin Midland.
Come here.
Midland. That does not work out.
Hey, boo-boo. Can Dad say hi?
Pass that
Hey.
fraud. Oh.
It's snowing.
Huh?
It's snowing.
Regular winter.
Hi, Clark. I'm gonna beat your nephew's ass.
He's gonna kick your ass. What we talking about here?
Oh, hi.
I scared him.
He's a brat one. Now he's been sleeping.
I woke him up from that.
Yeah, DJ, go look in the back of the Land Rover.
Hey, big feet. Big feet. Big ass tail.
120th. Thank you, Eric Jones.
You're still a baby.
Who's in 23rd? No one's surprised. Harrison Burton.
Ow.
Reminding you that you can download the official app of NASCAR and follow the action with free live scoring, in-car cameers, and radio.
What are we rating next? That this whole area?
Full access to driver audio
Yeah, we can.
channels and completely ad-free experience. Search NASCAR in your app store and download it now and start for a free trial. As we welcome you back
64 to go.
to the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs presented
Gibbs still
by
leading.
Applebee's. What a treat we have had today. This race has been fast, frantic, plenty of moves, lots of different leaders. At the moment, it's Ty Gibbs and Bubba Wallace, but they are 14 and 15 laps different to when the others stopped. So, and that will be a difference.
So yeah,
too,
they're going to have
as this
to
plays out as we take you inside the world of Joey Logano.
I don't want to be inside the world of Joey.
Leader is wide open.
Ew.
Leaders are wide open. You're all
Inside Joey. Oh.
clear behind you by half. Leaders
Ty
are
Gibbs
wide
leading
open.
the playoff standings is cursed.
Gaps 3 behind.
Unbelievably cursed.
That's just wrong.
Get the playoffs were to end right now, Keselowski, Harrison Burton, Hamlin, and Briscoe would be out of the round of 16. That's wild.
So that was great information. You heard
I hope it's a first round X. That'd be hilarious.
How did we choke a playoff race? We run 32nd the entire race.
It's basically like DNFing.
He's been running that the entire day.
I don't think everyone's showing their cards. We hear it on the radio.
Yeah, no one's showing anything because we're just saving fuel.
I think that's all kind of a bunch of stories being told. I think the crew chiefs know what they have available, and most of them are probably feeling uncomfortable about it. But if you're the only guy saving gas, you're losing track position. So it's going to be interesting to see who decides.
I'll take an Oreo flurry. Thank you.
Little side slap there at 180 miles an hour between William Byron and Kyle Busch.
We almost just died from Brad. That scared me.
60 to go.
Join me in the hatred of Brad Keselowski.
I don't hate Brad.
Great draft. Just
You'll hate him if he dumps your ass.
You don't know. I meant like he slowed down on the on the front
simply
stretch.
is faster to the corner than Ty Gibbs.
Saying if Brad causes your downfall of death, you'll be mad at him.
Pretty aggressively.
So I know you're mad at him for what happened at Michigan.
He's still out there.
Not anymore. I didn't.
I get it.
Well, I never really liked Brad Keselowski before, anyway.
Brad's an old head, and I like him.
Have had some form of issue. Some more
changed
dramatic
from
than
how
others.
he was, like, reputation-wise.
It's been a testy day for the playoff 16. Let's ride with one now. Here's Joey Logano.
Ride with Joey.
Christopher Bell immediately ahead. Martin Truex up on that right high side. Whoa, Chris Buescher did a great job there of hanging on.
Chris
to the
has nothing to
fastball
lose
forward.
now, so he's just
I feel like we
trying to
haven't really
win.
spoken about Chris
Yeah,
Buescher today.
mate.
Narrowly missed the playoffs.
His owner.
Kyle Busch!
Doing his best here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Busch is
He
running
don't
in
back
the
up
10 in
here.
We'll let Onk out of the retirement home.
Ty Gibbs and Ron.
Uh-oh, here comes the watermelon.
He's been lurking up here the entire time.
It's getting racy, boys.
It sure is, and
block.
Chastain goes up right in front of William Byron. Byron's teammate.
Who invited
Bowman
Michael
down on the low
McDowell
side.
back
Here
up
goes
here
Busch.
again?
He's been picking them off one at a time. He's on the
New
better strategy,
leader,
the preferred
Kyle.
strategy
Oh, not
compared
yet.
to these
Not
two
yet,
that he's
sorry.
racing, and he's disposed of Gibbs, and he just has Bubba Wallace to go before the 8's in the lead.
Coach Gibbs watching. He's like, bro, why did I let
Nobody
him
has had a
go?
last 3 race streak like Kyle Busch. Yes, he hasn't won this season. He hasn't won in a while. It's been quite the winless drought. Yes, he didn't make the playoffs, but he is showing that this 8th Richard Childress Racing Team car has momentum. They've found their mojo, albeit with 13, 14 races to go in the season.
Yeah, his last 3 races has been 4th, 2nd, and 2nd.
It's not a championship
Oh!
run. We've got an issue here.
Blaney, Truex.
Blaney, and then Truex is involved. 2 playoff drivers.
Busher's got something. Looked like anyway. Looked like Busher was smoking.
I think it's fortunate.
Oh, Busher is smoking.
That could have been huge.
That really could have been
And
big.
Chris Buescher, we were just talking about him earlier.
Well, goodbye, Truex. What happened?
Harrison Burton up high.
Was it
Noah
awesome?
Gragson's
Was it?
in there?
Oh, it was Harrison Burton terrorism.
That's behind the accident. That's Shane Van Gisbergen in the wall and Haley.
Yeah, that's behind the accident.
Oh,
they were all
behind
slowing
it.
down.
Okay,
Here's the accident.
What
the
happened?
12 of Blaney, the 17 of Buescher side by side. Oh,
Buescher got
the
loose and
17
knocked himself into
gets loose,
Blaney.
Comes right up the racetrack, catches the 12 of Blaney right in the
Ooh,
left
look at him.
rear. The 12 comes down and catches the 19.
A little bit like we saw with Kyle Larson, where when he got loose, he overcorrected. And honestly, he got saved by that car being on the outside of him.
Yes.
If he hadn't hit that car, he would have. Watch this. So Blaney's on the outside, gets loose. That slowed him down and made it so the back of the car hit the wall. That was a fortunate break for Buescher.
Blaney was riding along. Watch this. He thinks everything's fine, and then all of a sudden,
he's like, get it up.
Not fortunate for him.
Yes.
But, you know, and
Of course, Logano goes by scot-free. Okay.
One of the big winners in this is look down.
That's how it always goes.
He avoids it, ducks through down on that low
Biggest
side.
ops always make it through.
Zooms on by.
I'm getting an Oreo flurry from Spotted Cow on Big Hype.
right here. Look at the 20 of Christopher Bell.
We're
They're banging
fine.
in front of him, and he kind of sneaks by.
How
Joey
was that?
Logano as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
How
just
was
chilling.
that not a
chilling
bigger
up on
wreck?
the
I mean,
top.
how did
Don't
not,
come
I mean,
back
that
up,
was
Truex.
very
Oh.
fortunate that wasn't a big one that took out about 10 or 12 cars.
Yeah, I think
we
Chris Busher
easily
has the
taken out
most
of that.
damage, although he was the cause
Griffin, give me
of
like
the accident.
5 minutes.
From Logano, he's
All right, I gotta loot or sort a bunch of shit out anyway. So you got time, homie.
Oh, bet. Okay.
Busher's driven his car to the garage, so his day is done.
Busher's done.
I'm still here just talking to Anna, so if it's like urgent, just yell my name.
I wonder if there's any
Okay.
damage on the right front. He hit him square in the wheel, it looked like.
God, DJ, the house is on fire!
Severe it is, 'cause I
Briscoe's
agree with
back
you,
on
it
track.
has to be damaged.
Briscoe's dead!
He's leading. The hood doesn't fit anymore.
He's been dead.
Seal all the
I
way
say he's
around
been
it.
dead.
It's not, which tells me
Briscoe's
that
back on
there's
track.
some
He's
sort of
taking over for the
shift
23
or
of Bubba
wrinkle
Wallace.
in the bodywork. You would think they would want to tape that down. The steel of that hood, very important.
Hey, if there's no major damage on that Dent Wizard Ford of Ryan Blaney, that's a miracle.
Oh,
that's
there's
magic.
slight damage.
Well, look where he got hit, right in the middle.
That'd make a good
Right in the middle
wind
of the
die
door,
cast
between
right
the
there.
left side tires.
Little tire mark on the side, be
What
dope.
he says about Jeff how the car feels.
Well, they know who can fix it.
Wind die cast.
They got the right partner this week, that's for sure. But again,
Yeah,
this
Dent
story
Wizard.
thread of the playoff drivers having some adversity here in Atlanta. Everybody predicted this to be a wild card race. In fact, the first
Are
of
we sitting
3
at 7th?
wild card
Ew.
races in this first.
Oh my! Who let Byron get points?
I would think that Blaney's car is fine. That door is full of
Gross.
foam between the roll bar and the outside of the door. An energy absorbing foam that in a massive impact, it just takes the G's out of it. And that gets in the door, but I don't think it did anything other than that, Steve. You can see some body damage, but I don't think any aero disadvantage by that.
I don't think
yeah, I
there's a lot
forgot
of
about
damage,
that.
but with the Goodyear
You
missing
have
on
to
the
have
left rear
that
tire, I
absorbent
think you might
foam
have
in
to
the
come
car.
to pit road.
All right,
Racing
troubles
is
for the
not
playoff drivers. Let's start in the most
Oh,
Yeah, that's the hit we were talking about. And then,
harsh way
Yeah.
with Kyle Larson.
Ugh.
literally nothing he can do about
Here's
that.
Briscoe's
The result
view.
of this, Chase Briscoe.
Oh,
Nowhere to go.
shit.
Briscoe
Wrong
could
time,
not
wrong
see.
place, so that makes 2.
Yeah.
Both drivers okay, by the
Which
way.
sucks,
Both
dude.
out of their cars.
Yeah,
Then
and then here's
Tyler
our
Reddick
damage with
on pit
Osavar.
road.
That's just shitty for both sides.
Carson Hocevar.
Ah.
Bell, you're about to see a big fire here on the 20. And this was a pit penalty. He had a fire earlier. Crazy pit road contact. It was wild. And playoff drivers seem to be in the middle of it. Chase Elliott,
Oh,
right there,
Cindric.
Christopher Bell.
Oh, LaJoy.
It has been an eventful
Goodbye.
day. And as Jeff said, very much in the same vein as Kyle Larson.
Logano
Chris Buescher
almost could have gotten
lost his
involved in it if
RFK
Truex
Racing
just kept
Ford.
his wheel
That
going all the way to
collected Ryan
Logano.
Blaney and Martin Truex Jr. So it has been eventful. Well, we've
All
seen a
right,
lot of
yep,
great
I figured
high-speed,
those two would come in at
fast
some
moves,
point.
Great racing
New
today.
leader,
Those incidents
William
have been
Byron.
costly for the playoff drivers.
They really have. 16
The Hendrick Brigade's gonna be lined up.
Pit road open. Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, as expected, they need
Who's in
fuel.
front?
And really what they hope
It's
for
it's
hold
the
another
24, the 1, and the 9.
There's somebody in front of them.
Ty Gibbs said the balance is good. I just need
about
fuel,
that
only no tires for the car. As for Bubba Wallace in the 23, he said, I can't do the things I just did. Car very edgy. I need some lateral security. So he's in the game. He said, I just need some lateral security. He'll get 4 Goodyear tires and fuel, Marty.
So Ryan Blaney said we clobbered the right rear, we hit the left front, but Miracle delivered. Yes, Diff, they are fine. Damage is only on the right rear. The wheel is still straight for Ryan Blaney. Jonathan Asper told him, hey, listen, I'm going to give you fuel and tires here. Race as hard as you want for the rest of the race, but they're going to fix up that right rear damage right now and leave him here on pit road a little bit longer. You also saw Christopher Bell come to pit road from the 12th position. They took on 4 tires. They were pretty short on fuel, so this gets them to where they need to be on that front.
This race
Goodbye, Chris
has given
Buescher.
us some incredible action. That was predicted prior to the start. You're watching the
Man,
NASCAR
what a
Cup
season
Series
Chris
playoffs
Buescher's
from
had,
Atlanta,
dude. He's
presented
had
by
no
Applebee's.
luck. Winning 3 races in 5 weeks to doing Dookie.
Jack shit.
It's unfortunate.
Hey, get some Dent Wizard on it.
Some Dent Wizard on that. Fine.
Man, our table's a little loaded with pistols and fucking guns.
51 to go here in Atlanta in the Quaker State 400. As those up front, and Kyle Busch at the head of this field will make the choose of where he would like to begin this restart. It has been an eventful, most recent incident involving multiple cars.
Hedrick goes high, Ross and Bush on the bottom. So there's gonna be chaos.
Martin did not realize how bad it was until after he drove off pit road the first time. He said it feels like it's towed out about a foot, really bad. I can barely make it around the apron. Here's what else he added.
I didn't realize it was this bad. Can't even go near it. We're screwed. It's shaking like crazy and not going anywhere.
So you heard him say we're screwed. This team telling me they felt like they had
just
to
done
have
it.
a
Oh,
near
look at all that
perfect
tape.
first round to advance to the next round, Marty. So disaster for the 19.
Kimmy saw Ryan Blaney.
He's just done it over with it. He just wants to retire. Truex just done.
Yeah, he's over it.
He's hanging up.
Pretty good, pretty buttoned up there for the 12. And we'll see if he can get back in the game here. He's had one of the best cars all day long, but he will start a long way back with 50 to go.
Well, here's the 19 who sits on pit road, and you see working on as the field enters turn 3. Pace car getting ready to pull off. I would imagine this is going to be
a lap down.
One lap down for Truex. So definitely an up and down day that's currently on the down for the 19 team.
Reddick, we are P11. Let's make it a good day.
With a nice even 50
I don't expect
to
us
go,
to
49
win.
at the line.
Hey.
Lights are out on the pace car. Truex should get back out. He's released as the field is coming to green with Kyle
flag.
Busch, a two-time winner
49
in
to
the
go.
Cup Series competition at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Let's go back to racing. William Byron on his outside. Ross Chastain pushing Busch into turn 1.
Goodbye, Truex.
As they swamp Martin Truex. His day goes from bad to worse.
I have
You
Busch
mentioned
winning.
the issues for the playoff drivers. Well, who is going to be on the other side?
I wouldn't be too
Who's
mad.
going to capitalize? Who's going to make this take the pressure off the rest of the round? Can it be William Byron or Chase Elliott or maybe Alex Bowman? Remember, a win and you advance.
Well, look, 3 Hendrick Chevys all together. William Byron, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman. They lost their teammate Larson earlier in this race in stage 1. So they are playing, and they are playing with force, Jeff.
Yeah, with less than 50 to go, you can see Blaney trying. Sorry, that's Cindric on the bottom trying to make it 3 wide.
Reddick, be careful.
Gibbs
time to go. It is time
Reddick,
to go.
be careful.
You gotta
We're
get
4.
track position. You gotta
Oh
get
my God.
4 again.
Reddick,
4 wide.
be
with
careful.
Reddick in there, LaJoy and Gilliland.
Pass him, go.
Doesn't get
Oh
any
my
further
God.
here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And Suarez goes high. He still feels like he's got a legitimate shot at getting 2 wins here in Atlanta in 2024.
Well, yeah, Suarez is running 7. Not bad.
You're pushing him.
We are pushing him. We were.
And how about Joey Logano? The 22 Auto Trader Ford sits there 3 wide with Gilliland and Suarez.
He hasn't won at
And
Atlanta
remember,
since
Joey
the fall of last year.
narrowly missed contact with Martin
spring of
Truex
last year.
when that incident happened that caused this most recent caution. He was one of the lucky ones. He and Suarez were 2 of the lucky ones to avoid contact. And there they are running at the front in the top 10 with a shot at a victory.
3 still.
Get out of here, McDuss. Go away.
3 still. Yes, these frauds. Come on.
You see the playoff points. You get drivers in the points, they're in the playoffs. Look how close it is. Every position matters.
Hamlin is still 30th.
If you're a Kyle Busch fan,
What
you've been
is going
waiting a
on,
long
Hamlin?
time.
Are we going out, Griffin, or are we waiting for the next day?
We're gonna wait for the next day because my character's tired.
Your character's already tired?
Yeah, because I loaded, I carried all that shit and put everything away.
Did you see that 4 wide, DJ?
Mm-mm.
It was Reddick,
Great comeback
Gibbs,
from Tyler Reddick. He's had
Cindric,
several incidents
and
today.
Gillen.
And the
They were
45 is
wide.
hanging tough.
Kyle Busch has been leading in every race
Right alongside
so far
Cindric.
recently. Yeah, I know.
I still have my eyes on Cindric. He was so dominant in that.
Yeah, I think we're good on food for a good minute.
Someone's flying. That Jordan Brand 45.
Ty Gibbs has the freshest tires, and you just wonder if that or aggression. I'm not sure what is helping.
Huge run from the ex-girlfriend and
A
Ty
shout out to
Gibbs.
Noah Gregson as well.
And they wreck.
Ford driver,
Both of them wrecking
just
each other.
outside the top
Here
10,
comes Gibbs on the
He's
top.
in that same vicinity of Ty Gibbs. In the overstock Ford,
sit
he's right in the middle at the moment. The pole man McDowell.
Honestly, if I'm Suarez, if I clear the one, I'm jumping down.
Braxton's up
And
here.
Austin Cindric.
Hello.
And look how long they've run 3 wide this run. We have not seen this all day long.
Hello, Gregson.
Drivers are
See
just
you up
willing
here.
to take chances right now with 42 to go that they were not willing to take earlier.
Still 3.
Yeah, if you're a fan and you're wondering, do the cars drive better?
One of your
Is that
SHR
what the
cars is up
no,
here, DJ.
The drivers are willing to take more risks because those laps are counting down.
Ain't
There's
the
a
one you
check and a
want.
trophy.
But hey,
That
he's
much
up here.
closer to it. It's time to go.
You see the team Penske
Cindric, big shot to Logano.
Get away
That
from
was-
those
that
two.
was more
They
than a
are
push.
murder
That was a
missiles.
shove
Go, Reddick.
from
Go.
Austin Cindric on Joey Logano.
Penske are weapons. Get away from them.
And it's 3 wide. at the
41
back.
to
It's
go
sketchy
at the
back
line.
there. You can see the cars moving around
Mind
a
your
lot.
time, Reddick. We are good. We don't even need to win. We just need a good day. If we finish in the top 10, I'll be fine with it.
Oh, look at.
Yo, away, Logano.
Cindric jumped to the middle. He'd been right around the bottom. That bright
Said,
yellow
fuck
car.
you, Joey.
Around the bottom. He decided to get to the middle of the racetrack.
Bye, Joey Logano.
Huge.
Whoa, they're stacking up.
Here goes Gibbs high. Look at the black car, the 54.
No, don't be stupid. Keep the bottom.
In his first
Don't be
playoff
stupid, keep the bottom.
appearance in just his second season in Cup Series competition. Drives past Todd Gilliland.
Hold
Right
that
up
bottom,
with
Reddick. Hold
Chase
that
Elliott.
bottom.
And now the front row motorsports guys, they still stay together.
Don't make
Michael
a move that's gonna
McDowell
ruin
on
your
the
race, Reddick.
inside.
Just keep holding on. We're in good position now. I had to do that gamer stance. You know, when you get serious, you have to like lean forward, like lock in.
Gives you such a great look at how much
Yeah.
the cars move around.
That's
You
where I'm
see
at right now.
Reddick
Come on.
Dive to the bottom, put Ty Gibbs 3 wide. Ty Gibbs, I
does not have
appreciate
a
a young driver with an
momentum.
opinion. And when he
Momentum
met
for
with us this week, he
45.
said, listen, I don't love the racing in Atlanta. I know the fans do, but for me, it's not my cup of tea. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing some of the times. Maybe I don't know where to go. The only playoff driver who has 0 career wins, never won at the Cup Series, although he's found so much
Ty
success at the Xfinity level. Can you imagine your first career win in the
Being
playoffs
a
to
playoff
advance to
race,
the next
locking
round?
yourself into the round.
Big
Oh,
push right
huge
there
shove
from
from
Chase Elliott.
9.
To the back of William Byron, trying to get alongside Kyle Busch.
All the Hendrick cars are up front. Okay.
He's there.
Keep an eye on that
He's
45
there.
in Tyler
Byron's
Reddick.
there.
He told us earlier this week, in my previous 3 playoff performances and appearances, I've been somewhat self-destructive. And he said, I need to be maybe a little more cautious and conservative to play the long
Truex
game.
back down
And
pit road.
unfortunately, the 19 of Truex comes back down pit road.
Truex
This
might
is a
be done
day
for
that
the
showed so much promise, and it all went away by nothing of his fault. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong
tire
time
off.
when Chris Buescher lost his car. Let's get back to it. 37 to go. 36 this time by.
You mentioned days that just haven't worked out. Denny Hamlin, I have to question if this strategy going to pay off.
This race has kind of gone by quick. Oh, my mom opened that quick.
Below the cut line. He's not been
this
in
race
any
has gone
issues.
by
He just has
pretty
barely
quick.
been in the race. Here he is back there in 34st. He's been riding around, didn't want to engage with the pack. Well, here we are with 36 to go. This could pay off amazingly if we have a big accident, but he's missed out on stage points in both the first and
he's
the
been
second
running in the
stage.
back all
and you just wonder
day.
if this chaos can make it to the finish. If Hamlin will leave wondering what if.
There's no way this can make it to the finish. 35 to go. It would be shocking.
What? Yeah. When's the fucking what? When's the pot boiling over? When is the pot gonna boil over?
Trying to win a race, it is through the roof. Your heart rate is just
When does Ross make his Ross move and kill the field?
It's gonna be the entire field. And then for some odd reason, even though he's on the top, Austin Dillon's gonna make it.
Yeah, the 3 will drive through it, and I'm just gonna shake my head. It's funny too, because I'm under my Bears jersey. I'm wearing an ex-girlfriend shirt.
Huge push from Daniel Suarez to Ty Gibbs.
And go back-to-back wins.
Oh God, Joey's pushing you. Godspeed. Godspeed.
Push into Gilliland.
Of Alex Bowman today. It's been super impressive in the 48. And he and William Byron and Chase Elliott are flying the Hendrick Motorsports flag.
Kyle Busch has been leading it. He's not letting Byron or Busch or Chastain, lead.
This is amazing job these drivers.
That third line's developing though. That third line's coming. Ty Gibbs is leading it.
Yep, and looks like one of the Hendrick cars is trying to take it too.
Oh God, this is gonna be. I was about to say. I was gonna say if McDowell pushes the 9, we're dead.
Showing the speed. Front Row Motorsports and Ford. Think about the slow start to the year that Ford made. And how
trying to back out of this?
They went the first 12 races without a win.
I don't blame you.
I don't know if we're trying to back out of this.
The last 14.
Because we were running 11th.
But it's a Chevy out front in the hands of Kyle Busch.
Yep.
A
Mark Truex Jr.'s done for today. He's 5 laps down.
Winner. Can he break a 47 race winless streak?
I'm about to say this year is the year of breaking winless streaks. I don't know what it is. Brad, Cindric, who else broke a winless streak this year?
Dillon technically.
Austin Dillon technically broke one. Who else? I was like, that win still stands.
Harrison Burton technically.
I'll say I'll say the last win from Wood Brothers was 2017 Polka with Ryan Blaney.
I wouldn't count it as a Harrison Burton. I'd count it more as a Wood Brother. Yeah, Wood Brothers winning.
The last win was 2017 at Polka.
7 years. Yep. Oh, Ross, careful doing that. Oh, Midrick. Look out for Midrick.
Oh, the ex-girlfriend's back.
Yeah, she back there.
With us. And he decides not to push us.
Trackhouse brought 2 good cars today.
Really good cars for the Trackhouse group. Busch is the Pied Piper right now. Wanting to get that singular win, that streak, keep that streak alive of winning every single season.
He's gonna win one of these playoff races. I already know it.
Might be this one.
Could be this one.
28 to go at the stripe. I tied Austin Dillon.
I'm just waiting for the fucking smoke to start flying. Or see somebody go sideways. We're starting to get into go time territory, so like we're gonna see a bad move here soon.
Terrified. Oh, big push to Byron. Is Byron finally gonna get the win that he hasn't gotten since Martinsville in April? Big shove from Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs trying to get his first win of the season.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, Ross! Watermelon!
Please don't kill the field.
Hang on for a wild ride over 26.
Yep, and then we checked up, so we're gonna go to the back.
Uh-oh. Here comes mi amigo!
Amigo trying to get his second win here to sweep the weekend.
This afternoon in the first race of the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. The Blaster Ford of Michael McDowell. Can he get some magic? The Daytona 500 winner. Can he go from pole to victory lane? He's up there mixing it up with Chase Elliott at the moment.
2021 Daytona 500 champion.
6 playoff drivers in the top 10. Bowman
We're
pushes
in the top
his way
10.
through on the
Thank you,
inside.
Chastain.
Busch has been shuffled back. Ty Gibbs
Sorry.
his way to the front.
Don't look now,
our way
Ryan
back up there
Blaney,
again.
after being involved in the last accident,
running on the
repairs. He's trying to work his way inside the top 15. 3 wide right there, tape all over the left side.
There's so much action, it's hard to know where to watch. I mean, every lap, every corner, the driver tries to make a move.
No, go away,
Bell making it 3 wide into 3 there.
It is now between Ty Gibbs and Kyle Busch.
Take that upper lane and letting the car roll free.
Ty Gibbs with the advantage.
It's worked all
Ty
the way
Gibbs leads
now
the
to
lap.
the front.
The leader, Ty Gibbs.
You know how the drivers, and Jeff, you know this
24 to
firsthand,
go.
as a 2-time winner in Darlington, the drivers tell you how exhausted they are after Darlington. I think they may be exhausted today.
Emotionally exhausted for sure. And then the banking at this racetrack, the G-forces the drivers are exposed to, it's extreme. But this emotionally is exhausting. Every single lap, every single move.
Could be worse. You could be junked. So.
You don't get to be calculative. You got to make a decision.
Exactly. Martin Truex.
Or Martin Truex, 8 laps down.
Or Busher.
Or Shane. Or John Hunter.
Only 0.2 of a mile longer than
Didn't even know Shane was 4 laps down.
Different. The characteristics of the track, it's so smooth. The 28-degree banking. Well, Suarez told us earlier this week he burnt 3,300 calories during last week's Darlington race, the Southern 500. He said he was exhausted at the end of it. Well, let's see if he's got enough energy to race for the win, because he is there.
Ty Gibbs leading with 22 to go.
Remember,
Ty Gibbs is gonna throw a bad block and wreck himself. I just feel it.
Winless guy in the playoffs, a guy that has not won this season, and a guy that needs this win to save his career.
Let's just, I'm sorry. Jeff, I was going to say, let's not forget with 22 laps to go, we have Ty Gibbs, who was last on pit road at 2:08.
Ricky Stenhouse still up
the
front.
top 10 is
Get him
trying
out
to
of here.
stretch this last tank, and with 9 yellow flags, you would
Ross. Ross is in the Hendrick sandwich. Not anymore. He moved Bowman out of the way. He said, "Get out of here, little boy."
So I think there's some drivers reading these radios that still have some concern. They're trying to.
You're behind Recchi? Uh-oh.
Yes.
We have a damaged Blaney right behind us. Huge run for Cindric.
For the 21-year-old who leads this race. Could this be Cup victory
behind
us. Number 1?
All right, Ross. We got to get up in front of Logano and get him behind the 99 and give him some push.
They're still saving with 20 to go.
They need another 10 laps from him before he can really go all out, go
We're in
hard.
the top
again.
10.
So if you think
Come
it's
on.
picked up now, just wait another 10 laps or so.
Well, if Logano's been able to get all
Kyle
the way back
Larson
into the top
is
5 while saving
11th in the standings. That's wild.
I can't wait to see what kind of moves he can make.
Ricky Stenhouse has had a good day in that 47
Unfortunately.
Oscar Mayer machine. He's hanging in there.
It's a speedway. I'm not surprised. Or a super speedway technically now.
This race in the opening stage. Brad's still got a chance for a good result. There he is on that low side. There's the 6.
So Brad could finish 15th. It would be a bad day. We still haven't had. I mean, we had one usual suspect wreck. We just need one more.
It's gonna be Ricky.
Ricky or Austin Dillon.
Dave Burns. Dave?
Or Harrison.
Lee, think about what he's trying to do. The car's right behind him. They're all close on fuel. In fact, Kyle Busch was told when you restart in the lead, slow down the pace. You need to save fuel. So if you're Ty Gibbs, you've got 30 laps extra fuel. You want to pull this group. You want to make them run out of fuel.
Granddad watching on.
Over 3.
It's interesting to me how the leader
Reddick with a
able to
huge
sit
move
out
on
there
Bowman.
pretty much all day, Steve, and the guys behind him side by side just don't seem to be able to make ground up on him. So how are they going to do it when the race gets to the end? I think you're going to have to see some drivers start dragging the brake a little bit, trying to get someone to their rear bumper to get a push.
Yeah, I think right now every time they try to check up to get a push, they just get passed. And if you're the 3rd place car, I think your only chance to win is to try to push that guy to the lead and then pass him.
Ty Gibbs said, "I'm so thrilled to make the playoffs, but there's been times this year we've been in really good positions
top
and
10 with
I've either made mistakes or things have happened." He said, I know in myself, as a championship winning driver, my first win in Cup isn't that far away. Maybe, just maybe, it could be today. Could be like Carl Edwards getting his first win here or Kevin Harvick's emotional first victory back in
No, do not compare him to the closer. Fuck no. No, absolutely not. There was more to that fucking win than just his first ever win. No, no. I will not have that. No. It's fucking, that's heresy.
Block from the good old Jordan machine.
Where? How? How can you find
we lost a lot of
when
position.
do you make your move? Do you make the right decision at the right time?
Griffin, you ready to sleep?
I have been sleeping.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I've been watching the race.
Dive too.
It's the last 15 laps. I'm kind of dialing into that.
The fans have got to move somewhere. All day long.
Thank you.
There's been 2
And I just got an Oreo flurry too, so.
in the last 2 races. Harrison Burton getting his first win.
Three. Be careful,
in Daytona. And then Chase Briscoe racing his way into the playoffs with a victory in Darlington last weekend. What's on tap? What's in store today over these closing 13 laps? Can Ty Gibbs do it?
He's in position to.
Look at that experience lined up on the top of the racetrack.
He's in position to lock himself in the round of 12.
You have Chase Elliott up there, Blaney. Suarez now.
Suarez, he's back.
Come on, mi amigo.
Has these frauds in front of us.
And is it the first time that Daniel Suarez sees his machine ahead? Gibbs is not willing to relinquish that lead just yet.
We have to pit if we have a caution. We are
Blaney
not
with
going
a big
up to
run through the middle. Now he's able to get to that top.
Huge run from Logano.
Stacking up on the bottom a little bit. Chastain blocked the 12. Now the 20 of Bell on the outside of Chase Elliott.
Somebody wreck the Jesus car, please.
Please. Daniel Suarez.
Joey Logano.
Mi amigo.
Let's go, mi amigo.
And look where the
11 to go.
Right in contention for a playoff race victory.
Where's Denny Hamlin? Not anywhere to be found.
He's now that car on the bottom
Caution.
of the white hood.
Oh no.
Losing momentum. It's going to push.
Where's the leader? Debris.
Oh my. Oh,
Seth,
what
did you throw the yellow?
No.
Piece of signage on the track.
Like I said, if we have to pit during the caution, not the Walmart sign. Don't run it over. Let it go.
Where'd it come from? Oh, there it is, way up high on the fence.
Right,
Oh, it's on the fence.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, it almost hit Austin Dillon.
So now, if you're a driver, you gotta kind of catch your breath here a little bit, Steve. You know,
available at Walmart.
Last restart.
I'm gonna
This
sprint.
is where we lock
All right.
in. Suarez was the leader.
And you have to take a
Go, mi amigo.
right now.
We made it to the top 10.
And understand what you're getting ready to have
come
to
on.
do. You're going to have to do things that you don't want to do.
We got to make this count,
Put
Michael
the car in
Jordan,
places
Michael
it
Jeffrey
really
Jordan.
It really shouldn't be. That's the only way you can win this race.
Jeffrey Michael Gordon.
Well, the question I'm going to have is what kind of length run we have, because you know it seems like it takes a couple
High
30th
place Denny Hamlin
to really get the momentum. The front 2 rows.
Somehow Denny's gonna win this fucking race.
Yeah, he's been sitting in the back the whole race. He probably will.
Already got the sign, so that's been picked up, collected.
The AMR safety team got to pick up that sign.
Let's remind you of what happened earlier this year in February.
Ah,
Daniel Suarez closest to us, Kyle Busch in the middle, Ryan Blaney on the inside. Closest
Mi amigo
wide
on this race. Can he
finish
do
in
it again?
NASCAR Cup Series history. That's what 7
From the upper camera angle, it doesn't. It looks like Blaney wins.
The moment Daniel Suarez guaranteed himself a spot in the playoffs. And that's what began a
Now he's back out front.
We're not ending
for Suarez, who got married, became a U.S. citizen.
I like ending on
He
the
won
lights here
in
in Atlanta.
NASCAR Brazil competition. It's been an awesome year for him. And it could get even more special if he can drive to victory.
Yeah, Kansas. They got broken at Kansas in May.
2024. Kansas 0.001 thousandths of a second.
If we hear a lot of drivers
Kyle Hung Money Larson.
on restrictor plate, drafting
Hung money, he's ass.
say they're afraid to be leading on the last lap
I want you to be
because they're
stepping
afraid they're
all
going to
over
be
his
passed
big.
with forward momentum coming from behind. I don't think you can think like that. I think
All right,
you
Reddick.
have to assume the cautions
We
is
need a
going
good
to come out with less than one to go, and that means the race is over.
Don't end up
because
like
so
your
many
op,
times
Kyle
these
Larson.
races end up with
All right, all the Chevys go to the top.
If I have
Or
a
go
chance
behind
at
Suarez.
all to be leading this race, I'm
Leave
not
Gibbs out to
laying back
dry.
thinking I'm afraid to be leading. They're gonna gang up on me and take the lead. I'm gonna make them have to take that away from me.
Some diving
Just
for
the
pit
thing,
road.
he might be our
To make sure they're
chat
ready to go.
wallpaper for the next week.
No, I cannot do it.
No, I can't.
Best
Sorry,
on fuel
my hands
by
are
a long
tied.
shot of the
It
front
has
runners
to, if
in
he
Ty
wins,
Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs will be our
then you look to
profile
others,
for a
like
while,
Ryan
for
Blaney.
our group chat wallpaper
Also
for a
in
while.
good shape. Christopher
Until
Bell
Watkins
in good
Glen.
shape. So how is this going to shake out?
That's
And
how it
hard
works.
can those
Austin
guys
Dillon had his chance.
On less fuel, how hard
Are you
can they
in
go
there with
here?
me, Griffin?
And what will this last, Steve, to your point, what will this last run be once we go back to green? How long will
This
it be?
race is
And how many
cooking.
will we see, right? But now that we have it kind of a restart, if we get a
Why can't I close the
streak
door?
of yellows.
Oh, now it was.
What you got, Dave?
Well, Lee, I want to go back to a conversation I had with Chris Gale, crew chief, this morning. We just have to finish. Well, how about finishing first?
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
No,
That'd
Joe,
alleviate
we
a lot
can
of problems
die.
for the next couple of weeks or concerns.
But not actually die.
Really had
Like
a
it's
strong
hard.
car all day, right? Come from the back.
He'll be
moved
okay.
I hope he
forward all
stubs his
day,
toe.
Led laps, got stage points in both
Reddick
stages,
is
which, starting in the
P9.
back, we weren't sure we were going to be able to do
Did
that.
anybody
so,
pit?
Got more fuel than most
Or
up
is
front,
pit
too,
road
so
still
feel good
closed?
about that. So
I hope he gets a hangnail.
We're taking off the
the
Quaker
blocks
State
here up
logo.
front,
Goodbye.
and let's avoid a late race wreck, and even if we can't win,
Sorry,
let's get all the points we
sponsorship.
can to make it easier for the
NASCAR said, "Nah, we ain't doing that again."
Teammates up there, I see
NASCAR said,
Bell
"Yeah,
back
take
there
the
and
other one
Nate. I
down
mean,
too." So we don't have to
seems
deal
like
with
he's
it.
doing it all on his own.
Yeah, I think, right, we knew that some of those guys were saving. There were 10 cars up front that were saving fuel, right? And we knew we didn't have to. So he was making it 3 wide there, going hard, while those guys were saving fuel and able to get back to the front. And I think that was the difference.
All right, good luck.
Thanks to Chris for speaking to us, and a little bit of proactive work here to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Yep. Make sure you take
so we
down the
can
other one
race
too,
cleanly to the
please.
finish without any further odd
He won the race
interruption.
yet?
All right, DJ, Kyle.
Nobody pit?
What do you reckon? What do you think? And are you ready?
and that's the question. I'm going
It
to
was
say this.
open,
We
nobody
both
pit.
won races, but you've won big races. You've won Daytona.
With 8 laps to
Daytona
go.
500, Indianapolis. Where
My heart
are
is
you
pumped,
inside
dude.
that car?
Oh, you telling me?
Yeah, there is.
Come on, me amigo.
I say me and Griffin are taking the final 7-6 laps.
You're going to drive this by the mirror and block all that you
I mean,
possibly
look
can.
at that Jordan car.
Everybody's going to have it to the floor.
I would prefer Ross. Don't get me wrong, but it would make sense for Suarez. It's Trackhouse. He's in the playoffs.
And making things happen. But I don't know if anybody
Also,
can
our
handle Ty
teammate
Gibbs right now.
was
If
at 11.
somebody gets on
I'll
his
say we're running
bumper,
right
I
behind
think
Whoa,
he has the fastest
Griffin.
car.
There's
I
a
will
couple.
tell you one thing here, guys. It's been pretty cool
Whoa.
to watch when Kyle Busch is up battling for the lead. The amount of people that are standing cheering.
I'm scared what Kyle Busch is going to do
urge
in order
Kyle
to win
Busch
this
on
race.
to get that win.
Trying to get that 20 years in a row. Could it be today?
I'll say, yeah, 20 years. See, this first win was 2004.
Plenty of contenders like the 22 of Joey Logano, right?
No.
That's right.
I don't
He's
want
one
Joey
on this
to be our
configuration of
Wally.
Atlanta. So Logano currently 8th. Crew Chief Paul Wolf, what are you telling your driver for this restart?
Well, obviously, we've had to be patient all day. A track position is tough to get, just like anywhere we go. And we get into the fuel game of topping off or not.
Double team, bitch. I got mollywopped.
We're in a good fuel situation here now.
Oh, it did
Tires
sink.
Cooled off. The turn 1 and 2 shaded up now, so there's going to be a lot of grip. So everyone's going to be going hard, and just hope we can come out on top.
Sounds like an exciting finish in store.
Sure is.
Got a rifle on him.
Whoa.
Looking out our window,
That guy got a little close.
clean and clear. Lights are still on the pace car, so we're going to do at least one more.
I got to
before we
pee,
can
but I don't
race.
want to leave.
Should be coming to choose
I got
right
shit
here.
and I don't
We have
want to
one
leave.
go.
Oh, it's a hunting store, DJ.
We take the green. All right, Jeff.
Oh,
Where do
what?
you go?
There's a hunting store, but it's got like a security door, so I don't know if we'll be able to get in there.
And, nor should I. So if you're Suarez, he went to the top.
Killed an army dude
Gibbs
trying to get
and
behind you.
Busch both went to the bottom. So when you lined up, Suarez.
There's a guy hanging out front of the hunting store.
Really, the
They
decision
lynched a
was made
monkey.
behind you. As soon as you knew Gibbs was going to go to the bottom if Suarez went to the top. But then Kyle Busch feels more comfortable either on the bottom or pushing Ty Gibbs than he does Daniel Suarez.
That bitch was a little sneaky.
Keep in mind that when
This is alive inside this way.
Caution for Chris Buescher, losing it, hitting the wall, ricocheting back out, and colliding with not only Martin Truex Jr. but
There's
Ryan
a blockade.
Blaney.
Oh.
The 12 team did an awesome
I'm gonna take these C's though.
car back ready to go.
All right, so yeah, we can't get up there because I don't have anything to pick up shit.
And so too did Joey Logano. All three of those guys are close enough at the front to have a chance. And if they don't win, they're going to get awesome points for their playoff campaign. So much of this goes with luck. There is the man behind the name, RCR, Richard.
Oh, I shouldn't open this door. I should not open the door.
Oh.
He's fat as fuck. Why is he so fucking big?
All right, gentlemen. 5 laps to go.
Oh my god.
5 laps.
Oh, my heart. Oh my god. Green flag.
Green flag. Joey Logano just pushed the hell out of Suarez.
Come on, Riddick.
Did Suarez go too early?
No.
As he takes off. Ty Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs. Bottom line.
Good stuff. He forces his way through. Chris Gale told us they're the best.
If an on-play driver is to win it, let it be Kyle Busch.
Goodbye, Kyle. Oh, here comes Suarez.
The winner earlier in the year here in Atlanta feels he's got another good chance.
Dude, do not let Ty Gibbs win this.
Oh god.
Here's pushing Logano.
Ross, go with your teammate. Ross, go with teammate. Trackhouse is linked up.
Ooh, my heart is pumping.
Griffin, I think we'll be safe.
Ty Gibbs is flying. He's gone.
Can they survive 3 wide though without a yellow?
Ty Gibbs blocking on the
Huge
top,
push to Logano.
Kind of air blocking a little bit. Logano with a big run on the outside.
No.
Suarez
takes it.
Joey's up high. Here they come. The challengers are coming.
3 to go.
3 to go.
3 to go from here.
Holy shit.
Are we gonna have another photo finish?
Logano.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
Suarez, come on, Chastain, be a good teammate.
Let's just stand here and just like, there's no zombies around, so we'll just go stand here.
Be a good teammate. Come on, Suarez.
I think there's one heading this way.
Anybody but Logano?
Yeah.
Come on, mi amigo.
Small horde over there. 2 to go.
That has nothing to do with this. He's just gonna sit in the back.
Come on, mi amigo.
Just run your race, Reddick. You'll be fine. We see a good playoff day. Wasn't expecting to win. Huge caution!
Oh, caution's out.
No.
Oh, no, Gregson.
Gregson, hard hit.
The usual SHR suspects, Noah Gregson. Well,
Oh, into overtime.
Here in Atlanta.
Yeah, that car's destroyed.
Almost got there, Jeff.
Logano is the leader.
It's so aggressive. There's just no way they can.
I need a hammer and I can break that door down, but I don't really want to break that door
All right, I can
down.
go pee now. We have a caution.
What we've seen at Daytona and Talladega. I made the
Alive inside.
Actually, I want to see what happened.
And instead it went to 3 wide.
Oh, what the fuck? That jump scare scared me.
Now it's Harrison Burton terrorism. Okay.
It's an arcade machine.
Yep, Harrison Burton's ass.
Oh my god, there's military gear in one of the fucking shelves.
I don't like being in here.
And Noah gets the worst end of the deal, but
You
as I
scared?
was saying, that's a run that you wouldn't see at Daytona.
No.
You would, but it may take 2 miles.
Sounds scared.
Here in Atlanta, a quarter mile. I mean, these cars
It's a plushie! I want the plushie. I can't grab the plushie. Oh, it's
Do we
10.
have a sledgehammer? No, because I don't remember. Did I get into the police? No, because there's still Zeds in there.
I just need a ball peen hammer and I can disable or disassemble the fucking door. But, you know, there's kind of a bunch of Zeds built on. I'm gonna see if I can go in the back door.
Can I shoot through that or no? Probably not.
I don't think so.
They can't break that, right?
No, not that front one.
That's just nobody willing.
The back
to
one
lift,
they can, though.
Coming to the end of the race.
Which is where I'm at.
Oh.
Oh, the back door's locked. Oh my God, there are so many back here.
A few more heading your way.
So we can get ready to go to reset for overtime.
And all those drivers with 83, 82.
You know what?
I know they've had
Looking at
yellows.
fuel,
We're working
I just looked. They didn't show it on the screen here on the
run,
international, but I looked at my pads.
now we're in overtime.
Looking at fuel, the majority of the field is going to have
race.
hit if we have another caution.
Blaney is the
Hey Griffin, ready to nick up the neighborhood?
I suppose.
God, dude, this thing's shotgun's awesome.
There's no
Goodbye, Noah.
His teammate had a hard hit early in stage 1. And now another Stuart Haas Ford driver out of this race, but late at opposite ends of the race. So the stage 1 winner, Ryan Blaney, is the best on fuel. And the irony of that dent wizard Ford being pretty dented and beaten up. Look at it. It's a patchwork quilt, but it may be good enough, Dave, to go to victory lane.
And I'm up here with all the Dent Wizard folks. They're watching their dented car be very fast yet. Looks like he has enough fuel, so what does your driver need to do, Johnson?
Yeah, we definitely have enough fuel, more than the guys around us, so we just need to be
I don't know how this is
cautiously
gonna go.
aggressive. Big picture, we just need to get out here with a good finish, but obviously we'd love to win as well.
And here at Atlanta, it has been tough all day, as expected. The beating and banging, how has he gotten through that, and is that car as sound as it kind of looks?
Yeah, I give 12 group credit. They got us fixed up pretty well on that last stop. They're able to drive through the field pretty well, so I think we're in good shape.
All right, little work left to do with a car that's been banged up, Lee.
Going to be quite the story, isn't it?
He talks about wanting to get out of here with a good finish. A great finish moves you on in the next round of the playoffs. So I think you have to remain aggressive, and I don't think that Ryan Blaney knows any other way but to be aggressive.
I agree, and I think what you hear in the crew chief's voice is 31 cars in the lead lap.
Yeah.
So what he knows is, as much as he wants to win, and everything you said, Jeff, I completely agree. A win takes all the pressure off. The wrong move heading down the backstretch that you don't come back from, and you can literally give up 30 points in one lap.
3 playoff drivers in good positions to win.
That's me right now.
And look at this.
Oh, there's a fire department here.
Many
fans
of Daniel
There's a fire department right here.
Endearing character.
The Amigo fans are
with this
out.
special design of his car.
Oh, that was close. He almost bit me.
For his sponsor for this race. How about the 22 of Joey Logano?
No.
Well,
Dude,
you
the upstairs.
hey,
gentlemen,
I
hate to
you
alarm
also don't want
Danny
to make
Hamlin
the wrong
is not
lane
on top
choice
30.
on
He
the
is
choose. Here's
23rd.
the conversation from the 22.
Bruh, think he's gonna be able to do anything?
Maybe.
At the top right there, and essentially lost the lead, right?
All right, 10-4, we'll do that.
All right, Steve. So do you agree with
If he
Coleman
doesn't,
Presley,
then
the
my
spotter's
suspicions are
assessment, and what he
confirmed.
told his
car
driver?
was absolutely
I do.
today.
I think the bottom
Same
is
as
the place to
Dookie.
go.
Mike
I think the push
Keselowski
has a
is
lot to do with it.
27.
And like you said, Jeff, who's going to line up behind you? I think if Logano could get a perfect world, he could get Blaney behind him.
Yeah.
Because then I think back to the point about a win versus
In the perfect world, you come.
Blaney would at least wait until off turn 4 to try to settle
Mike
it. Now, if he
McDowell
has a
pit
chance to
road.
make a run, he's absolutely going to pull out a line. But I think Logano could think at least from the start finish into one,
Austin
Blaney
Dillon
might be a
down
little more
pit
committed than
road.
somebody in another car.
If
The
we
way
have
this
the
front
caution,
stretch works,
we might
it's
have a
really
new leader.
easy to kind of turn left and take that leader 3 wide. So
Oh, Jesus
Joey
Christ,
does
you
that
shoot.
as well as anybody, as one of the most aggressive restarters around. So he's gonna have to really chase
About
that.
aggressive
white
restarters?
red
Yeah,
line.
Logano's
The
one
other
of them.
thing is, with your teammate behind you, maybe a little communication and some coordination so that the push comes at
If
the right
Chastain
time.
lines up
If
behind
Logano
Suarez,
leaves
that is a good
too
deal right
early
there.
and the 12 isn't on his rear bumper.
Uh-oh,
and
it's
the-
gonna be
and
a
the
Penske
outside
versus
lane is
Trackhouse
formed,
situation
the 99
here.
will go by the 22. So how these guys push matter, and the leader can control that.
All right, DJ. I'm hiding in a security door room in the firehouse, so I can watch the rest of this race.
I look at the running order and look at all the playoff drivers.
That's-
So Logano, Suarez, Blaney,
I might
second, third. Elliott,
join
Bell, fifth,
you.
sixth, Bowman and Gibbs, 8th and 9th. A chunk of them back there outside the top 10 with Reddick, Byron,
There's a
Cindric,
few
Harrison
outside the
Burton continuing
firehouse.
to have a great day. Hamlin, the ride-around theory has got him up to 22nd.
Kyle
We'll see how
Petty's
this green
round
and
of
white
16
checker treats
exits
him.
are Chase Briscoe,
Logano
Martin
has won
Truex,
here.
Harrison Burton, and Alex
Suarez has won here. Blaney has won here, and it's going to form up that the teammates will be on the same line. So Blaney can push.
DJ, come here. Come with me. Come with me if you want to live.
From Joey Logano, they can't see it on the outside lane. Kind of give Blaney the hand signal. He wants Blaney to go maybe a split
Dude,
second
all I
first.
hear is them breaking shit.
Okay, get in. Safety room. Safety room. Safety room. Crouch. All right. Safe room.
Oh yeah, because if anything, I just blast whatever comes right there. Griffin, I don't like this.
Joey Logano, he's one of the best in the business at understanding.
Oh, Logano's the leader? What the fuck?
Yeah, he led it.
Daniel Suarez and get a good launch, but he doesn't want to make it so good that he separates himself from Blaney. This not always just about jumping in the gas as fast as you can. You have to have a plan. If you do it right, you can win this race.
Griffin, all I hear are just doors being banged on, dude.
Don't do this now, Abu Dhabi Sports TV. Please, dear God. I'll switch into USA. Or the US.
Griffin, I'm terrified.
Uh-oh.
No, is Abu Dhabi dying?
Uh-oh. DJ, we might need you for this.
I'm coming.
Nothing's working.
Something broke.
Yeah,
Let's fucking go, Kyle.
Nothing's working. Everything died.
Hold on. My NBC's loading. Griffin, we're safe, right?
Yes. The reason I said the crouch too is because we're less likely to attract them. Oh, come on, me amigo. Come on, me. I got a P2, Seth. Now that you bring that up, I have to piss now too.
Essential energy.
Oh, something just happened.
Oh, Papa's dead.
What the hell?
What an overtime by the Penske pair. They got a great start.
Did we miss the win?
Spin right away, but they stayed organized. And then a big run into
Did we miss it?
But it was the commitment from
Joey won. Are you fucking
Joey
serious?
win?
Huh?
Into turn one was the difference maker.
We missed it. What?
Just think how close it was for this auto trade.
Joey won?
Bro, it's an even year. It's an even year.
How did we miss it?
Because you get the Celsius ad.
This is how it all went down.
Oh, Chastain.
That was the Chastain hit first of all, but watch further back.
Well, it continues on with Chastain right there.
Did everyone wreck and then the caution came out?
This is where they all get stacked up. Nowhere to go.
Yep. It was probably one lap to go.
This is a push gone wrong with the one.
Yep, we missed the entire finish.
Oh, dude, Dawson, shut the fuck up. Chastain didn't sell. Chase just fucking drove through him. It was a bad push.
Gets turned around, and then the 11 gets into. I mean, it's just chaos back there. Everybody in the gas.
We made it through it. Oh, we made it through it. Let's go. Reddick made it through. So Joey won. Okay. Yep, Joey won.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna fucking get into it with him. It's not even worth it.
And so
A good Denny wreck too.
the day just didn't go the way
Joey
that the
won.
11
Okay.
had hoped.
Well, all right, back to Soundboy DJ.
All that for a Joey win. Okay.
I guess good thing we didn't go. Joey win in bullshit and Austin Hill.
Yeah, that was a good thing we didn't go. That was a shit ass weekend.
In his 11th playoffs.
Gay ass weekend.
Joey makes it to the round of 12.
Where did Suarez end up finishing, like 5th?
I have no clue.
With strength.
I want to hear what Logano has to say.
I like to get pegged. I like feet.
Finish behind. We're waiting on confirmation, but we believe it is indeed Suarez. Blaney, who followed Joey home. It's Logano's moment here in the
Where
pit
did
stake.
Reddick finish? That's all I want to know.
Do you know, in his early days, he lived in those condos off to the right when he was racing Bandoleros and Legends.
Unofficially, 9 of the top 10 finishers in a wild card race were playoff drivers.
Wow. I think we were one of them.
If you mentioned it, Joey Logano ran Legends cars and Bandoleros at this racetrack forever. And this race team continues to deliver when it counts in the playoffs. What is it about this team, Joey, that you guys can step up and make a difference in the playoffs?
Oh, I missed it. Okay,
Man, just,
so I didn't see where we ended up finishing.
Incredible execution.
I hear someone saying, fuck you, Joey.
Playoff is our time. That's what I said. We got to always level up when it comes to playoff time. And they gave me a great Auto Trader Mustang.
I just put in our other group chat because Brady was like, Ross is wrecking Chase somewhere now, and I said, blaming Ross for that is such a Hendrick stand move.
Blaney behind me, it really helped out in that last lap to be able to make sure Penske
I thought I heard them go, fuck you, Joey.
Move on to the next round.
They probably are.
Fuck you, Joey.
I fucking hate this dude.
Pretty good.
Is there more wood glue in here?
Okay, I was trying to see who won, but I mean, where we finished, but okay.